ground, and Bubba...
Well, that was absolutely carnage.
Interesting. Right. Good evening and welcome to tonight's stream for everyone that's tuning in. Of course, if you are Danish, I'm going to try and say it in Danish now, this is well probably butchered. Go aften og velkommen. I think that's how you pronounce it. Any Danish fans out there? I don't speak Danish, but I thought I'd try it tonight because obviously Manchester United are playing in Denmark. Go aften og velkommen. I think that's how it's pronounced. If anyone's Danish, let me know if I pronounced it right or wrong. And if I pronounced it wrong, well, I gave it a try, didn't I? You always got to appreciate when people try your own languages, of course. Anyways, thanks so much, everyone, for joining us so far. Manchester United travelled to the Danish champions, FC Copenhagen, or FC Copenhagen, as we know, obviously, in the UEFA Champions League. It's match day number 4 in the group stage. And after 3 difficult ties against, obviously, the Allianz Arena, that was one hell of a game. United lost at the Allianz Arena, then lost at home to Galatasaray by 3-2 because of Mauro Icardi, and then, managed to somehow scrape a 1-0 win, however, I don't know, against Copenhagen at Old Trafford, mainly thanks to a penalty save by the one and only Andre Onana. Onana, what's my name? Onana, what's my name? It's double actually, but you know. Anyways, do us a favour and drop us a like on the stream. Manchester United travelled to Copenhagen tonight in the return fixture. And, well, I mean, if it's anything like the home tie, then we're going to be in for a bloody difficult game because, obviously, don't forget that this is at Parken, and obviously Copenhagen's home fans are pretty decent, they're pretty loud as well, and obviously I think the Copenhagen players are up for it. They'll be certainly up for it in front of their home fans, of course. This is their second home game in the tournament, and the last home game they only just to say lost to Bayern by 2-1. They were 1-0 up. So this is a team that United fans and also Manchester United's team cannot underestimate and cannot take lightly. As I'm saying, Boxer's put 6-0 United, Liam's put 2-0 United, Scotty B's gone 2-1 United. See, I've only gone for 1-0 because I think this will be a very close affair. And if United can somehow find their way of getting that first goal, I think we'll be okay. But if Copenhagen score first, bit of a tough ask. Be a tough ask to get ourselves back into the game. Game's on TNT Sports 1, by the way. There's the FC Copenhagen manager, Jakob Nistrup, whose team played really well, actually, at Old Trafford. They were bossing us for that entire first half, really, and really they were so unlucky not to come away with at least a point from that game, because they deserved something from it. I think we really rode our luck. And United have rode their luck in a lot of games this season. I think Fulham was a prime example as well. Got reality checks off City and obviously Newcastle United. We might have to ride our luck again tonight to get ourselves a result. Probably didn't deserve to lose against Galatasaray. At the Allianz Arena, Bayern were a much better side. And the 2 games after this, if United don't win tonight, it's a difficult task to get out of the group, and I actually do think we'll end up in Europa League again, because the final 2 games are in Turkey, and as most people know, Turkey's in a very, very difficult place to go. It's not impossible, but it's a very difficult place to go because they have such a hostile crowd. And certainly Galatasaray, Bayern struggled at times, but managed to come with a comfortable win in the end. Copenhagen found it difficult, but managed to somehow get themselves a 2-2 draw there. And United haven't played in Turkey, I think, since they lost to Fenerbahce all those years ago in the UEFA Europa League. It's been a long time since they lost to Fenerbahce, but that is, I think, that's the last time that United played away in Turkey, and that was a Fenerbahce. This is obviously Galatasaray. the very, very difficult side, if you remember. They've given some teams some rough games in the past. Real Madrid, they gave them a good tie quite a few years ago when Jose Mourinho was in charge of Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid came out in the end, but they gave them one hell of a game. They'll give United a tough game in Turkey, and then as for Bayern at Old Trafford, that's either got a Bayern win or United somehow scraping a draw from it. I don't see anything other than at the maximum. I can only see probably 4 points if we can win tonight. I don't know if we'll win in Turkey, but we might get a point there or something. So I can only see 4 points coming out of these final games if United are lucky. So really, it probably won't be enough to get through to the knockout stages. I think United will be back in the Europa League. It's been a really poor season so far for the Red Devils. So fingers crossed that they can get themselves out of the group stage and they can look forward to what would probably be an entertaining round of 16 tie. I think regardless of who United get, we'll see what happens. Thanks everyone for joining us so far. Make sure you get your predictions in. Make sure you get involved in the live poll, of course. And make sure you get involved in that live chat, of course, throughout the stream. So, FC Copenhagen have found it very difficult in this group stage. They got a point against... managed to get a point against Galatasaray away from home, and that's all they've got. They lost 2-1 at Parken against FC Bayern, and... excuse me. They agonisingly lost 1-0 at Old Trafford because of Onana saving a penalty. So, tonight, really, I think if they're going to get any points, really, it's probably tonight. Tonight's their best chance of getting a result from somewhere, because I don't see them getting a result against Galatasaray, and I don't see them getting a result against Bayern at the Allianz Arena. So, really, I think tonight's the best chance for Copenhagen to actually be able to get themselves at least a point. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did get a point. I've gone for 1-0 tonight, though. I think United can just about scrape the win. However, we have got Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire in the back line, which doesn't bode well for tonight's game, does it? But we'll see what happens anyway. Do us a favour, drop us a like on the stream. Also, please do obviously subscribe to the channel as well, because we are well on the road now to 2.5k. We are only, if I can get my statistics up, I think we're only 16 away from reaching 2.5k and getting halfway towards potentially 5,000. But we are almost halfway towards 3k, which is one of the targets. And we are 16 away, 2,480. I'll just turn the brightness down because it's a little bit bright. 2,484 subscribers we are on. So that is what we are on at the moment. We are 16 away from 2.5k, which would be quite amazing if we managed to get to that. Going to go through the starting lineup for you in a moment, of course. Obviously starting off with Manchester United, and then we'll be doing Copenhagen's. Let's have a look at the live chat though. Scotty B, welcome to the stream. Hello Box, hello Liam, hello Harry Dotty as well. 2-1 United from Scotty B. 2-0 United from Liam Martin. Hello Box. 6-0 United. Okay, he's optimistic. And 8-0 Bayern against Galatasaray. I don't think it'll be that easy, mate. 1-1 from Harry Dotty. I wouldn't be at all surprised if that was the case tonight. Hello, gorgeous bloke. Oh dear, here we go. Up the Paddy. Up the Paddy? You mean up the Daddy? He's not called Paddy. It's Daddy, anyway. Where is that Daddy tonight? He's downstairs watching the TV. That's all I will say. He was on the phone to someone earlier on, but can't remember who it was. Probably on Russian roulette, spending his pension. Joking, aren't you? He hasn't been out today. He's been in today because we've had parcels and stuff come in because obviously early Christmas presents getting ordered already. So we've had parcels coming. We've had there's been other things going on as well. So Dad's been in the house today anyway. But he's been busy himself anyway in the house, and myself, Mia and me mum headed off to town earlier on, had a bit of dinner and then, yeah, went round the town for a little bit. Got a bit of exercise in us, I suppose. And what was the dinner tonight? Well, I've just had some macaroni cheese just before I came on the stream tonight. And, yeah, I've gone through the comments now. There you go. You missed Hello Gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not saying that. Kane's on fire. Your defence is terrified. That's actually not a chant that Bayern have started singing yet. I don't even know if the Sud Curve actually have a chant for Harry Kane yet, because they probably have, but I just don't know what chant it is that they have, if they even do have one. But Harry Kane's been magnificent. 20 goals in all competitions, and despite losing to FC Saarbrücken of the third tier, that was pretty embarrassing, but never mind. But yeah, other than that game, he's been second to none, really, for most of the season. 15 goals in the Bundesliga. Got a hat-trick against Dortmund. Haters will say, oh, they were easy goals. Yes, they were fairly easy goals, but that's because Dortmund couldn't defend. Quite frankly, they were awful, and they played better against Newcastle because they needed to get a response. Anyways, yeah, 15 goals, 20 goals in all competitions. Speaking of the Bundesliga, we've got Bayer Leverkusen against 1. FC Union Berlin, our Scotty's original home team, because Scotty B has told me before that he was born in Berlin, and football-wise, he was born on the Union side of Berlin. So against Scotty B's boyhood club, should I say, even though his boyhood club is actually Norwich, because they moved to Norwich apparently. But I think that's what it was anyway. I know Scotty B's told me before, but it was ages ago when Scotty told me. I can't remember it, to be honest with you. But yeah, Scotty's, I will say, boyhood club, Union Berlin. The famous household has been a post office today and yesterday. I've had parcels and letters and you never know. Sorry, repeat yourself. Sorry, can't stay long. Arsenal playing. I know Arsenal are playing against Sevilla. Tough game that for them. Repeat yourself. No, I was saying that on Sunday afternoon, 2:30 kickoff, I'm going to do, I'll be live from 2 o'clock for it. I'll be live for Bayer Leverkusen, who are currently top of the league, believe it or not. And they're unbeaten in the Bundesliga. They're taking on 1. FC Union Berlin. And I'm sure obviously it is Scotty B's boyhood club, I believe, because he said he was from Berlin, but he said he was born on the Union side of Berlin rather than sort of where Hertha is, because you got two teams in Berlin. Union are in one half and then Hertha in a different half of Berlin. So I don't follow Union Berlin as much, especially in the Bayern's league. Haters keep hating. No, to be honest, I don't think it'll be the case this season. I mean, look at this season. If you don't know, this season's been incredibly unpredictable. Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern are the two unbeaten sides in this season, and Stuttgart are climbing up the table as well. We've got so many teams up there. Speaking of 1. FC Union, they've just got a 1-1 draw at Napoli. I follow Union in Bayern Liga 2. In Bayern Liga 2. Well, always follow your team anyway. Sociedad have just beaten Benfica by 3-1. I beg your pardon, Union is still actually in play. I thought it had finished. They're drawing 1-1 at the moment in Naples. So that's a very good result for them as things stand. Reminder of the games taking place tonight in the UEFA Champions League. We've got Arsenal taking on Sevilla, Manchester United taking on Copenhagen, as we know. Bayern are at home to Galatasaray. PSV taking on Lens. Real Madrid taking on SC Braga. And also it's RB Salzburg taking on Inter. Who's going to win this weekend's predictions? Well, I don't know at the minute. We'll just have to see what happens on Saturday. Right, let's have a look at the two starting teams for you all very, very quickly. I'll put them on the screen here. So, Manchester United starting off with Onana, Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Rasmus Højlund in his home country again. Also, we've got Christian Eriksen, who's also playing in his home country. And very scary-wise, I know it isn't the sort of thing you want to really know, but unfortunately, this is the stadium where he had that heart attack in Euro 2020. Well, let's hope history doesn't repeat itself tonight. I don't think it will, because I think Eriksen's fit as a fiddle now. Alejandro Garnacho's starting as well. Diogo Dalot, Wan-Bissaka, they're the two full-backs. Johnny Evans and Scott McTominay. Not the greatest of teams for United. But some players on the bench, obviously. Bayern Deer, Tom Eaton, two keepers on the bench. Lindelof, Reguilon, Van Amrabat, Forsen, who I've never heard of, is a new player for me. Hannibal Mejbri, Mason Mount, Palestri, Anthony and Martial. I was expecting Anthony to start tonight, but they haven't. Is this that Copenhagen's anthem, is it? I don't think so. Good to see United linked players on the... good to see some United linked players on the Copenhagen bench. Højlund, brother of Højlund. Larson, son of Larson. Rooney, son of Wayne. Rooney, son of Wayne. That's not Rooney's son. I know Højlund is related to Højlund. And I know that obviously Larson's related to Seb Larsson, who played for Manchester United. For FC Copenhagen, their starting lineup is in goal, Kamil Grabara had a good game against United in the last game. Their number 2 is Kevin Dix. Number 3 for them is Denis Vavro. Their captain is number 7. He had a really good game, Victor Claesson. Number 9 for them is another player who had a really good game at Old Trafford, and that is Diogo Goncalves. He's a pain in the backside. Number 10 for them, there was rumours that he probably wouldn't start tonight, but he must be fit enough again to start, and that is of course Mohamed El Yanoussi. As I'm sure you remember, played for Southampton last season. Carrying on with their team, their number 12 is Lucas Lavaga. Number 19 for them is Elias Gellert. Number 22 is, of course, Peter Ankerson. Number 30, also not many changes to the team they played against us at Old Trafford, actually. Elias Achewi. And number 33 is, of course, Rasmus Falk. So, if you are watching any other games, do stay, of course, so that you can keep up to date with the Manchester United game. And, of course, I'll give you news of all the goals as they go in tonight. I've got the goal updates ready and waiting. And those are the two starting lineups for the two teams today. Obviously, Manchester United starting with, as usual, as you'd expect, 4-2-3-1 formation. But unfortunately, it's Maguire and Evans as the two centre-backs. Now, they played against Man City, and what an absolute disaster that was. So, fingers crossed, it's not the same tonight. Wan-Bissaka, Diogo Dalot playing as the full-backs. Reguilon on the bench today. Scott McTominay plays alongside Christian Eriksen as the 2 6s. Not sure if I like Christian Eriksen as a CDM, because he's not amazing as a defensive midfielder. Neither really is McTominay. Bruno centre attacking mid's been poor all season. Rashford and Garnacho. Rashford back into the team. Garnacho getting the start though. And of course Rasmus Højlund up front. Copenhagen. So Grabara's in goal. They're back 4 of Gellert, Dix, Vavro and Ankerson. They've got 3 in midfield, which is Diogo Goncalves, who was the starman for Sporting Lisbon last season. Falk in midfield as well with Lavaga. And their front 3 is Achewi, El Yanoussi and Victor Claesson. So some good. This is for you. Love the shirt up your nose. Thanks very much. And just for Nicola and everyone else. Up your nose! Oh, look, you can see me. Hello! Oh, dear. Carrying on. Hi, Devil. Hope you all well watching the Real Madrid match as well. You take care. Thanks very much indeed. Hope you have a good night. Anyways, let's carry on then. And we are almost ready for kickoff now, actually. So make sure you get involved in the poll if you haven't already done so. Get involved in chat, drop us a like on the stream, and there we go. All that jazz. Just remember the 2 benches though for the 2 teams. So obviously I think I went through United's, didn't I? I didn't go through Copenhagen's though. 2 goalkeepers on the bench, of course, Theo Sander and Andreas Diefmer. Also on the bench for them is Kuma Babakar, Rooney Baji, I think that's how you pronounce it, Nikolai Boyleson, Victor Voholt, Oscar Hoyland, Jordan Larson, missed the penalty at Old Trafford, didn't he? Valdemir Lund, Ori Oskarsson, Christian Sorensen, and Matteo Tanlongo. A few injury issues, of course. A few players out for both teams tonight. Manchester United, though. Casemiro remains out with a hamstring injury. Him and Martinez are both out injured. Martinez has a foot injury. They're both not expected to be back until Christmas. As for Diallo, he's out with a knee injury, so he'll be out for a while. Shaw's still out with a muscle injury. Malacia also out with a muscle injury, so we've got a bit of a crisis in the defence and the defensive midfield. As for Jakob Niestrup, no William Clems. He's not been in the squad since September, obviously due to injury. Also, their forward Andreas Cornelius, he picked up a thigh injury in the last game when they won 4-2 against Wanderers in the Danish Superliga. Also, David Kochalava, I believe that's how you pronounce it. He's been injured. He was on the bench when they played at Old Trafford. Got injured against Hvidovre, however you go. Injured against Hvidovre. I think that's how you pronounced him. So he's been out for the last couple of games as well. And also as for Birger Mellin, he's been injured. He's been injured since the last 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, quite a few injury issues for them at the moment. I'm pretty sure it won't make much difference because they'll still put in a decent performance either way. Sam Pinder, welcome to the stream. 2-1 United. That's his prediction going into today's game. Thanks very much indeed. Well then, gentlemen, we are about ready for the players to emerge and ready for kick-off. If you just tuned in, a warm welcome to the stream. This is Manchester United taking on Copenhagen away from home at Parken. I'm Daryl Johnson, your host, live and well. But coming to you live from the United Kingdom. Right, let's see what happens today and who turns up in this pretty big game for both of these teams in the Champions League. A win for Copenhagen takes them level with United. A win for United takes them ahead of Galatasaray if they lose tonight, with the next game coming up in Turkey against Galatasaray. So some big games coming up for United at the moment. Just do this quickly. I haven't done this. What an idiot. Parken is ready. There's a massive tifo. Your theatre of nightmares. Your theatre of nightmares tifo. That's brilliant from Copenhagen fans, actually. Kind of rate that. I rate that, to be honest. Because the last time Manchester United played in Copenhagen, they lost in 2006. They lost 1-0 to Copenhagen in Parken. Full stadium at Parken. We are ready to see what happens in tonight's game. I'm just going to drop everyone's predictions in very, very quickly, so make sure you get them in. Make sure you drop us a like at the same time as well. And also make sure, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the channel as well, and make sure you get involved in the poll. So, predictions wise, well, I've gone for 1-0 to United. Scotty B has gone for 2-1 to United. Liam went for 2-0. As for Box, he's gone optimistic. He's gone for 6-0. Don't know why he's gone for that. I don't think it'll happen. Harry's gone for 1-1. And Sam Pinder has gone for 2-1 to United as well. And Sam McNeil has to be one, doesn't it, that goes for an opposition win. I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be surprised if they did get a result tonight. But you never know, it's one of those things. Anything can happen in the Champions League these days. And Sam McNeil's gone for 2-1 to Copenhagen. Players are coming out into the field, right in front of the travelling United fans. Do United get the full stand like City or half the stand like Galatasaray did? It looks like they've got about 3/4 of the stand. There's a small section. There's like a... Let's have a look. Yeah, they've got about 3/4 of it. There's like a little part of the stand that's got... There's a little section where they've got Copenhagen fans. Mate, can they still qualify? Who can? United? Well, I think all the teams can probably qualify if Galatasaray are losing games. It all depends. At the minute, it's still in the balance at the moment. Depends what happens tonight. And there's the massive tifo in the Copenhagen Ultras stand. A massive tifo called the Your Theatre of Nightmares, because last time they played in Copenhagen, they lost by 1-0 against them, back when Wayne Rooney was playing, etc. Anyways, I know some people have just tuned in, so if you haven't already done so, please drop a like on stream, it'd be marvellous. I know people get fed up with me saying it, but also do subscribe as well, because we've got more stuff coming your way in the next couple of days. We've got, bloody hell, bloody pyrotechnics in there as well. City got that entire stand last season. Yeah, well, they would do, wouldn't they? It's City. Of course they would, it's City. Most teams like City, they don't like United, do they? Yes, but the pyros in the top tier of that stand behind the goal. Tell you what, it's pretty impressive, I have to say, from the Copenhagen fans. Full stadium at the Parken Stadium today. And we're going to have a look at the two teams for you. Starting off with the visitors, Manchester United. In goal number 24, Andre Onana. Number 5, Harry Maguire. Captain number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 10, Marcus Rashford. Number 11, Rasmus Højlund. Number 14, Christian Eriksen. Number 17, Alejandro Garnacho. Number 20, Diogo Dalot. Number 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Number 35, Johnny Evans. And number 39, Scott McTominay. Tonight's referee is from Lithuania, and it is Donatas Wumsias. FC Copenhagen starting lineup for Copenhagen. In goal is number 1, Grabauer. Number 2 is Kevin Dix. Number 3, Dennis Vavro. Number 7, Victor Claesson. Number 9, Diogo Goncalves. Number 10, Mohamed El Yunusi. Number 12, Lucas Laraga. Number 19, Elias Yellert. Number 22, Peter Ankerson. Number 30, Elias Achui. And 33, Rasmus Falk. This is FC Copenhagen, or FC Copenhagen, taking on Manchester United. Referee for tonight is from Lithuania. Here we go, we're off. We are underway tonight. The referee for tonight is from Lithuania, and it is Donatas Wumshas. Copenhagen coming forward already, straight from kick-off here. Whoa! Claims a handball already in the first 20 seconds in the penalty area. I don't know if that was handball or not. We'll have to have a look at the replay. Well, claims for penalty already in the first 20 seconds. Have a look here. Remember, his arms by his side. There's nothing really he can do about it. I mean, McTominay accidentally kicks it at Harry Maguire and his arms by his side. So you can't really give a penalty for that. If your arm's by your side, there's nothing you can do. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it anyway. Nah, it's never going to be you're never going to get a penalty for that. Nice try, lads. But it's not a brilliant... not a brilliant team, I have to say, defensively. I mean, Delors done okay at times this season. Wan-Bissaka getting back into the team is interesting. But Evans and Maguire as the two centre-backs behind the two sixes, which are Eriksson and Eriksson and Scott McTominay. Yes, not the best in the way of defensive midfielders. Certainly central defence is not brilliant, I've got to say. But who knows? Stranger things have happened these days. Arsenal had a tifo saying Nuestra Casa, meaning our house. Yep, and you are quite right. That does mean our house, Nuestra Casa. It is Spanish, of course, because they're playing against Sevilla tonight. And I should know, because I do know. I am learning Spanish at the same time. I will just double check. I'm pretty sure that is what it means anyway. Nuestra Casa. Yeah, that is what it means. It is our house. So there you go. The low test of the laws for United potentially. The low test, yes. Right. Match is underway. Any goals that go in, of course, I will let you know. Yeah, United don't have the full stand. They've got just past the goal. Go on, McTominay in the centre. Yes! Get in! Rasmus Højlund scores in his home country, and United have the lead in 3 minutes. Get in! Yes! Lovely, what a start to the game. Perfect start. Yes! Come on! Braga pen already. Bloody hell.
On the right hand side plays a lovely little ball to Wan-Bissaka, and then the run from McTominay. Just watch.
United, come on. Get in. Lovely. McTominay assist as well. Get in. What a brilliant start.
Højlund to put the ball into the empty net, but it's brilliant for Manchester United.
Oh, she lost something. Oh dear. And it's move for Manchester United. Scored after number 11. Rasmus Højlund. Goal for Manchester United scored in the 3rd minute by number 11, Rasmus Højlund. Come on. Come on. Brilliant. Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side, and he sees one of McTominay he's running into the penalty area just to the left hand side of him, and he's on the far right, and he just plays a sort of a square pass really. Just plays it to the left hand side of him. It's through a defender's leg. It's in the penalty area, and he's got so much time and space to do something, McTominay. He just flashes it across the face of goal, and Rasmus Højlund says thank you, and that's 1-0 to United inside the first couple of minutes. What a brilliant start in a game that United have to win as well. Get in, what a start. Brilliant. Lunin saves Barger's penalty. Oh dear. Mm-hmm. And how long was that? I mean, that was literally the first opportunity. And we've seen more of the ball in this first couple of minutes as well. Heard more of United fans are parking than City. Heard City once halfway through the first lane of Blue Moon. The Copenhagen fans just sang louder than them. Mate, only 5 minutes in. You know, there's always time for Copenhagen fans to out-sing United. To be honest though, it's been all Copenhagen I can find. Oh dear. How she lost that? Brilliant. Anyways, Manchester United lead through Rasmus Højlund, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Rasmus Højlund's awful." Yeah, because he hasn't scored in the Premier League yet, but it is. It's the Premier League's not the easiest of leagues to sort of adjust to, especially if you're in a side like United's. we're not a brilliant team, to be honest with you. But there you go. He scored a penalty, mate. Calm down. What do you mean he scored a penalty, mate? No, it didn't.
United have been quite clever with the way that they've started this game at times.
He hasn't scored a penalty, mate. It wasn't a penalty at all. It was a ball played across the face of goal, and he scored it. It was such an easy goal to score. But he was in the right place at the right time. You've got to be in the right place at the right time to score them. And it's a great pass from McTominay as well. Wan-Bissaka to McTominay, across the face. Højlund, thank you very much. I missed a goal, my TV was loading. Okay, mate. Fair enough. Oh, United are seeing so much of the ball at the minute. Got me first copyright strike. It was my video too. YouTube didn't back me. Was it you said Jackson was a good player? He scored against 9 men. Well, I mean, whether he was against 9 men or not, you've got to admit that he played really well. He played really well in that game, to be honest. I tell you what, he's paced, so bloody hell, he's very quick. He's very quick. He's not a bad player, but I think what you got to realise is it's difficult for some players to adjust to this league. It's difficult. He missed more than his XG. It's my opinion. You can't blame him for my own opinion. I mean, if that's his opinion, then let him think that at the end of the day. Just bought me Ultimate Team. He is quick on Ultimate Team as well. So 8 minutes in, good stuff from United then. Let's hope we can continue it. Oh my God. What's he doing? Got a pitch invader. We've got a pitch invader already. It's only 8 minutes and it's a Copenhagen fan just jumping over the advertising board. I can see him jumping over. And he just run on with... What's he run on with? He's run on with some sort of banner. I can't see what it is. I can't actually see what that is. You can't then say he scored a penalty, calm down, when Jackson's good performance was against 9 men. What on earth was... What was he actually... What was on that banner was what I want to know. I could see him... Like, I could see him with a banner. Running with a banner or something. I can't work out what it was that he was actually... I can't work out what was actually on that banner. Well, anyway, we've got a bit of a... We had a bit of a pause there because of a pitch invader. What an idiot. That's him getting a lifetime ban. Hope you enjoyed your 2 seconds of him. There he is. He's getting dragged out by security. Bye. Bye, you idiot. Off you go. Probably something to do with Israel or Palestine. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, to be honest with you. But I don't know what it was, actually. It was a white banner. So I don't know what it was. Or protest, maybe. Well, mate, if it was a protest, you'd have more than just one person on the pitch protesting. You'd have more than one protester, surely. You know. I don't know what it was anyway, but he's gone anyway, so bye-bye to him. Don't come back. Oh, wait, he can't, because he's going to get a lifetime ban now for doing that, and an arrest, most likely. He'll get a fine, he'll get banned, he'll get arrested. He'll get knackered for that now. Why is my glasses... Glasses have fell down below me, nearly fell off my nose. Lovely play. Oh, couldn't latch onto the ball. Anything to do with always the English, isn't it? No, it was a Copenhagen fan, mate, that ran on the pitch. Well, I said ran on the field. I mean, well, oh God, I don't know. It was a Copenhagen fan that hopped over the advertising boards and onto the field, so won't have been a United fan. The Copenhagen fan, he was wearing white. There's a shot. Oh, just saved in the end by Onana, but he only parried it in front of him. PSV are leading Lawns by a goal to nil. Luke de Jong, the Dutchman. It was the Europeans that always say, oh, it's the English, and they give English fans high security. Mate, the security in England is high enough. Who's that? That's Evans has just gone down for the minute. And I can't work out what the issue is. Well, he's down on one knee at the minute. He looks like he's proposing to one of the players. This is the goal again. McTominay across the face of the goal. Brilliant goal. And a brilliant start as well. See, Wan-Bissaka just turns and then manages to get the ball past the player, through to McTominay, and then... Oh, tell you what, some scenes in that United end, actually. United fans know. There'll be haters that'll say, oh, it's only Copenhagen. It might only be Copenhagen. But what you've got to realise is this is probably the most important game of the group for United. Because with the way United have been against Bayern and the way they were against Galatasaray, losing both of them games, the games against Copenhagen home and away were easily the biggest games in the group for United. They're the games that United have to at least win to actually be able to get even anywhere really in this tournament. I saw West Ham v Dynamo vlogging Croatia in the away and had far too much security and police, as if Croatia fans are well behaved. Tell me about it. Yeah, there's always a lot of security in some of the European games. Have we got this is a substitution, is it? Is Johnny coming off, or is this... So look, is Johnny coming off by the looks of it? Well, why have we got medical staff going across the field? It didn't need medical. You didn't need paramedics, etc. for that. It looks like United are going to make an enforced substitution. It's going to be Rafa that's coming on then. I'm waiting for the ball to go up before I even say the substitution. We're going to have an enforced sub for United. It's going to be Rafa coming on for Johnny. Click on the right one. Come on in. Well, you can add on 2 minutes of added time at least here. By the time to get the game on. Europeans always blame English fans for things and act like it's still the 1980s. Tell me about it, Tom. Tell me about it. Always the case, mate. And for substitution for Manchester United in the 15th minute, going off is number 35, Johnny Evans. And he's been replaced by number 19, Raphael Varane. Can hear dogs barking next door. They're obviously barking mad. So, it's now Raphael Varane and Harry Maguire as the defensive back line, with Delors and Wan-Bissaka. Oh, hey, ref, get the game back underway. Don't forget the 1 minute of added time you can add on for that pitch invader. It's been 3 minutes and we still haven't started again. Well, that's at least 4 minutes of added time then, the end of the first half. Now what are we doing? Can we... What's the referee waiting for? Christmas? Can we start the game again? Come on, what's all of... The sub's already been made. Now what's going on? Come on. I don't know what this referee is doing, but he's... There seems to be something that's causing the game to be delayed. What's going on? Are we getting back on? Must be feeling rough. Yeah, I think he's barking up the wrong tree, to be honest with you. Oh, so that's why. That's why there was paramedics going to the other side of the field. There's a medical emergency in the stands, and that's what's causing the game to be paused for the minute. So we've got a bit of a pause at the moment due to a medical emergency just at the far side of the stadium. So there's a bit of a pause at the moment. Dear. So for the minute, just put it in the live chat for anyone that's joined us. Anyone joined us a minute? 1-0 to Manchester United. A goal from Rasmus Højlund. A really good goal, actually, from the right hand side. Wan-Bissaka taking on the left back, which is I forgot what his name was. Taken on the left back, which was, if I can find his name again, Gellert, and he turned with his back to goal. He played the pass to his right. He played the pass to the side of him, just played it through. Scott McTominay's running into the penalty area. So much space, so much time to do something, and he just goes right. There's Højlund at the far post, played across the face of goal. Højlund scores. It was easy as you like. He couldn't really miss from 2 yards. So, a good start. But at the moment, we are just waiting for the game to get back underway at the moment. There's a medical emergency just at the far side of the stadium. Anyone watching the actual game will have probably seen those paramedics running to the other side of the stadium. I didn't know what was actually going on at the time. But the match has been interrupted for the moment due to a medical emergency, and it looks like the match is now back underway. So, hallelujah, we can carry on again as we were. But that's going to add on. Well, it's going to add on about. I think we haven't really got the game started for about 6 minutes now, so you're looking at over 6-7 minutes of added time, I think. Which band made smile like you mean it? Which band? Do you mean which band made you smile like you mean it? What are you on about? I don't know what you're on about. Which band made smile like you mean it? Are you on about? Is that a song? Is that a song? 'Cause I've never heard of it. Which band made smile? The commentator mentioned the Play Like You Mean It banner. It reminded me of that song. I've no idea. I didn't even know it was a song. Anyways, back underway, ladies and gentlemen, now. Finally, after that medical issue in the other stand. Whoever it was that was having the medical emergency, hope everything is alright. And thoughts and prayers are with them at the moment. Hoping and praying that everything's fine in the end. Whatever happened, I don't know what happened. But you never like to see it, do you? When the match has to be paused for medical emergencies, because it's always quite worrying when they happen. Smile Like You Mean It. I've never heard of the song. Smile Like You Mean It. Oh, it was the Killers. It's from Hot Fuss. I didn't even know that was a song. I mean, look, I know a lot. I do radio, etc. I do play quite a bit of the Killers songs. Well, that is a song that I have never heard of. I didn't even know they did a song called that. Well, there you go. Every day's a new day. You learn something new every day, don't you? So there you go. Yeah, it was the Killers. I didn't even realise, to be honest. Match back underway after all that, and we can now get ourselves hopefully 2-0 up quickly and get us into a comfortable position. We're seeing a lot more of the ball. Copenhagen are struggling actually at the moment. Baran came on for Johnny Evans. United leading thanks to Rasmus Højlund. Copenhagen 0, Manchester United 1, or Copenhagen as they say it in Denmark. Copenhagen 0, Manchester United 1 at the moment. 22 minutes in. We've actually played probably about 15 minutes, I think, of actual football, because we've had pauses for a pitch invader, injuries, and then obviously the medical emergency that took place in one of the stands. It did look like it was in Copenhagen fans. It was where the Copenhagen fans were, so looks like it was an issue in one of them areas. So fingers crossed everything's all right now. And we can get ourselves back underway properly, and United moving the ball around pretty nicely actually. Some good passing in this first half. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like on the stream, that would be brilliant. And make sure you get involved in the poll, which is at the moment on 14 votes, 64% Manchester United win. That's what you like to see. So hang on, 64%. YouTube have done it again. They've done it to 99%, haven't they? Not 100%. Because as far as I know, 64 add 14, which is 78, add 21 does not equal 100. As usual, YouTube can't do percentages properly. So I'm going to say it's 65% for United, not 64. And then 14 and 21, because that does equal 100. But YouTube, again, you can't do maths. Isn't it about time YouTube learned how to do proper maths? Would be quite handy if they did know how to do maths. Daz channeling his inner countdown. Oh, it's dangerous! Oof. Onana just got there ahead of El Yanusi, I think it was, who was literally... Sorry, no, it was a Chowie, I beg your pardon. A Chowie was going for it, and he only... Onana, just to say, comes out and gets that in the nick of time. Because had he not got there, that would have most likely have gone to a Chowie, and that would have been most likely a goal. Although Wan-Bissaka was sliding in, so had he got a Chowie, that would have been a penalty. So a bit of a risky, bit of a nervy moment. Oh, right. They've just said that apparently the fan that had the medical issue in the Copenhagen end is now alive and well, so that's good news. Very, very good news. Thank heavens for that. You never like to see things like that happening at a football game. I've never witnessed it in person. Quite frankly, I don't want to. I don't want to witness anything like that, because it's just... One, it's not nice, and two, it's pretty scary. Especially if it's a very young fan. Then, very, very scary, because we're all young fans ourselves.
Something going on behind the goal there that Harry Maguire.
Uh-oh, what's happening here?
Something has been thrown.
What's happening now? Copenhagen fans are waving behind the goal. Goodness, it's Copenhagen fans waving behind the goal. What on earth's happened here? And another stoppage. Thought there was one at a Borough game. No, I know what we did have an old like a rather old fan that tripped on the stairs. He got medical attention, but that was about it. Bournemouth 3, Newcastle 1? I don't think so. By the way, just for anyone who's in the Dazzer Football Stand Discord predictions, by the way, make sure you get your predictions in before Saturday. Just had a stoppage there. Something was going on in the stand behind the goal, and we had no idea what actually went on. But there you go. It's one of them things. We don't know what was going on, but we are back underway again. It is 1-0 to Real Madrid, as Nicola correctly put. Giallo missed a penalty. Alvaro Giallo missed a penalty for Braga 6 minutes in. And Real Madrid have now taken the lead through the man from AC Milan, Brahim Diaz, with the goal. The Ultras won on the small bit next to United. The Ultras behind the other goal. Here's United on the counter. It's got Nacho. Oh, saved. Højlund! 2-0! Yes! Woohoo! The man from Denmark has 2 goals. Come on! Yes! Get in! Big goals! Big goals! 2-0! And that gives us a bit of breathing space, doesn't it? Come on! Yes! Yes, come on! Come on, United! Brilliant! Come on! Oh! Come on, get in there. Yeah, he just parries it straight into the path of Højlund. Thank you. And that's 2-0. Yes. This is massive. United winning by 2-0 in Copenhagen. It's a game that we had to win today, and we are winning it 2-0. And it's Rasmus again. Come on! Mulder Manchester United scored af nummer 11. Rasmus Højlund. Second goal for Manchester United scored in the 28th minute by number 11, Rasmus Højlund. It's now Copenhagen 0, Manchester United 2. Is that Højlund with a shot there? Whew! Højlund with a shot on the volley and saved brilliantly by the goalkeeper. Hey! Morgan, the Exeter City fan. Good job there's no Plymouth fans in here. Oh, Maguire with a header. Saved. Oh, I had Maguire to get a shot. I had Maguire to have a shot. Brilliant. Trossard's just scored for Arsenal. So that's 1-0. I had. Yes, I did, didn't I? Yes. I had. What did I actually have? Yes, I think I did. Oh, no, I did have Maguire to have a shot, and then I didn't actually put it in, did I? I was going to, and then I didn't. What's that? Anything happened in the Bayern game? 6 shots to 1. Oh, dear. Anything? What's happened in here? 5 shots, all on target for United. 1 shot on target for Copenhagen. And 2-0 United, well, we know that. Play stats, have a look. And he saved.
I've got to say, there were many times I came away, Robbie, from Atalanta games last season thinking, look, this lad's the real deal. He's got everything. He's got all the action.
I don't know how many saves this goalkeeper's made, to be honest. 5 shots for United. Yeah, we've certainly been the better side here. Sevilla not giving the full away end. Sad shame. They are tight sometimes in fair European games. Good to see you, Morgan. No, I tell you what, you gave us one heck of a game, didn't you, the other day? I know we beat you 3-2, but we were maybe slightly fortunate in the end. But it was a good game. Then you lost to Wigan in the cup as well, so not been the best week for you, has it? Anyways, if you haven't already done so, everyone, please do drop a like, get involved in the poll. Great to see everyone in the stream again today, as usual. United should go on to get 3 points. It'd be a massive 3 points, because if Galatasaray lose at the Allianz Arena, not only will United goal difference be better than theirs, but also they'll be 2 points ahead going into the game in Turkey, which is in a few weeks' time. Although Copenhagen aren't giving up. They're still in play in the penalty area. Oof. 31 minutes in. Plus probably about 10 minutes of added time nearly at the end of this game, I think. First half, so it'll be about 10 minutes. I think, because there's been that many stoppages. We've had stoppages for medical emergencies, and we've had a medical emergency in one of the stands. We've had injury to Johnny Evans, which led to about a 2 or 3 minute stoppage by the time the substitution had came on. So I'm just drying myself a bit. Sweating like a badger at the minute. I haven't got a fan on, that's probably why. Sorry, where were we? There was something going on in the there was something going on in the stand behind the goal, in the Copenhagen goal. Something going on behind there. We don't know what was going on there. We've had a pitch invader that added on about a minute, so it'll be about 10 minutes of any time, I reckon, at the end of this first half. And then obviously if you add on about they always seem to add on like a minute for the goal celebrations, etc. So add on about 2 minutes there. It'll be about 10 minutes, so going to be here for a long time tonight. But excuse me. Copenhagen, no, haven't given up. They found it difficult though. United are playing really well. They did say on Saturday there was a banner in the United end at Fulham on Saturday that said, "Play like you mean it." And United in half played like they mean it tonight. Rasmus Højlund, 5 goals already for him in the Champions League for Manchester United. Yet to score in the Premier League yet though. But he's having a great game so far. Right place, right time. It's 2 tap-ins. Haters will say, "Oh, it's only tap-ins." But at the end of the day, you've got to be in the right place at the right time to be able to score them. Tap-ins or not, if you're in the right place at the right time, you know, and the defence isn't awake, you'll score goals. You know, and that's what Harry Kane did against Dortmund. It was just a question of being in the right place at the right time, latching onto the through balls and just taking his chances, really. That's what it was. UCL uses different added time to England. Yeah, they use... Well, no, not really. I think the Premier League and the UCL are pretty similar now with regards to added time. It's always... so I won't be a sec. I think it's the same in most of the... it's the same in European competitions as the Prem now, I think, really. Always... there's always a lot of added time. And... there's always a lot of added time in games, and I think they use it. It's the same structure, I think it is, where well, like every single stoppage just gets added on now. So just one of those things. United lead by 2-0, and it's So far, so good for us at the moment. UEFA got something for once and called the new English system ridiculous. Oh, got something right for once, called the new English system ridiculous. Yeah, well, I think to be honest though, we'll still have a lot. There's still going to be a lot of added time, I reckon, because we've had so many stoppages. To be honest, but that's down to the Referees Association. That's down to the FA and the PGMOL really. That's who it's all down to. But it is daft. It's just it's the modern day really. There's nothing you can do about it. Happy or not, they're not going to change it. Anyway, for anyone who hasn't already seen, I've got my iron blue, so up your nose! Wow. Lovely. I like the stadium clock going past 45. The actual amount of added time is stupid. Yeah, but it's the modern day. Same with VAR. Everyone moans about VAR. I don't like VAR, to be honest. I think VAR is a bit of a waste of time sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's the modern game. It's modern football. You've got to get used to it, I'm afraid. It's one of those things. Yeah, just seen something on Instagram here. You're free to have nightmares, reads the banner in the Copenhagen Home End. And this has aged well because it's 2-0 already. 2-0 already. That's aged like a fine wine. Brilliant. Oh dear. Go on, Mambazaka. He's played well. AWB's actually played well in this game. Some good performances out there today. Very annoying referee. Yeah. Tell me a referee that's not annoying. Yeah, a lot of referees are annoying, to be honest with you. It's if UEFA allowed it to be like rugby and cricket and have it shown on the big screen in the stadium, it would be better. What do you mean, like? Or do you mean like the VAR decisions, etc.? Yeah. Well, yeah, but then I think it wouldn't make any. It would put more pressure on the referees, really, wouldn't it? If fans saw it, and then if it was a penalty for the away team, etc., that they were looking at, and you're at home, and you're in front of the home fans will just get at you and be like, no, that's not a penalty in a million years, blah 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 blah, and try and influence the decision. I think really when you're not seeing it, you've got sort of a sense of, you've got a bit of a sense of anticipation, really, haven't you, really? And you're like anticipating, thinking, oh, what's going to happen next, you know? I will say, though, that VAR sometimes is farcical. Sorry. Yeah. It's farcical sometimes. But there you go. The fans aren't in the control room. No, you meant in the big screens in the stadium, mate. The big screens is what? Because you said have it on the big screens. Have it shown on the big screen. Because the fans would be looking at the big screen, and they'd be looking at the referee thinking, no, that's not a penalty, blah 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 blah, and it would sort of influence the decision, wouldn't it? Really, I think it's better that we don't know sometimes. Hoyland's in against the defender. There's your left-footed shot. Oh, didn't get very good contact on that shot, but it did just fizz wide at the post. And now there's an injury issue for Copenhagen, so this will be 12 minutes added time or something like that. I mean, if there isn't at least 10 minutes of added time in this first half, I'll be very, very surprised. Hoyland just couldn't get. He just didn't get good contact on that shot. He didn't get any. It's a terrible shot, really. I mean, it does just fizz wide, but it's a terrible contact on it. He got nothing on it. Yeah, still should, but have the control room. No, because they get it right in rugby and cricket, the refs control the game. It's the ref's decision. Fair enough. I mean, no, you're joking. VAR potential red card check. Oh no. They're really checking for a red card for this. Hang on, what are they checking the red card for is what I want to know. Because I know it's going to be a United player that they're looking at, because there's a Copenhagen player that was down injured. But what is this? What? Whoa!
That's the first time we've had that angle of it, I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Ow!
Is a red card.
No, he's off, surely.
That's the first angle. And this
He is surely off.
there was unintentional.
Ow!
When you see
That's dangerous from Rashford. What's he doing? Yeah, let's go into the monitor. Sorry, Rashford, but that's a straight red. That's a definite red card. Oh my word. That is a shocking challenge. Whoa. He's gone for the ball. He's... Jesus, that's an ankle breaker. Ow.
that's 100% a red card.
That's a red for Rashi, defo. That was an awful challenge. That's an awful challenge. His foot goes down on the side of his leg. In the Premier League, that's a red card. That's a definite red card. You cannot say that that is not a red card. Referee coming on the pitch. If this is not a red card, I'll be surprised. Rashford's off. Yep. Rashford's off. Yep, told you. Rashford's off. Ten Hag's not happy about it. Watch the replay and you'll see why, mate. That's a blatant red card. Rashford sent off and that's him suspended for the game at Galatasaray. Ow. That's awful. Red card but not intentional. Mate, it's intentional or not. If your studs go in like that down the side of a player's leg, it's a red card. It's a definite red card. 100% red card. This is 100% a red card. Oh, ow. Just goes... Wow. Yeah, get off. Get off. Yeah, get off. That's a definite red. Oh. That's defo. Bye-bye. So, red card for Marcus Rashford. Aye, that's... Oh. I hate seeing tackles like that. That's a disgusting challenge. Of course it's a red. It's a definite red. Oh, they've hit the bar as well from that free kick. Liam's not happy because of the red card. But you can't tell me that's not a red. So he's suspended for... He's suspended... Oh, it was almost a Fernandez own goal. He gets the header and hits the bar. He's suspended for Gala. Away. But I said on the stream, as soon as I saw that, as soon as I saw it, it was a red. Look, I mean, I don't normally, I don't tend to backstab United players. I don't like to backstab my own players. But how can anyone say that that is not a red card? If I see any United fans online saying that's never a red card, then goodness me, you need to have a look at the replay again. It's a terrible, terrible foul. He studs. Oh, that's a goal! Copenhagen have one back. And it's Mohamed El Yunusi. And that red card's going to cause a few issues for us. Copenhagen back in the game. Wrong thing. 2-1. Absolute scenes as well in the Copenhagen end. Ah. I mean, it's a good cross, and it's passed into the centre. El Yunusi first time. It's a good goal. That's a good goal. Very good goal, actually. That's 2-1. 13 minutes at a time.
Very much game on in the Danish capital.
I mean, I knew there'd be at least 10.
To be going so smoothly, didn't it, for Manchester United? Perhaps surprisingly smoothly.
Can't defend FC again. Bogging back to can't defend FC. And that's nothing to do with the Rashford red. There's nothing to do with the Rashi red card. To be fair, it's 13 minutes. There'll be a minimum of 13 minutes of added time. 13 minutes of added time. Brought to you by Darryl Johnson. Yes, you've heard that correctly. 10-3. 13 minutes of added time. There's been stoppage after stoppage. Bruno into the centre! Been good as well, but that bloody red card. Rashford's really let the side down there. He didn't need to... Why did he need to go? Why did he need to make a challenge that bad? It's a shocking challenge. No goals in the Bayern game at half-time. 10-3 already. It was 2-1 not long ago. No. You know what I mean. I haven't... Get out! Oh, I haven't gone through the Copenhagen goal yet, have I? What an idiot. I'll go through the Copenhagen goal for you. Ooh, I'll go through the Copenhagen goal for you now. I'll just go through the Copenhagen goal in a moment. Ball till FC Copenhagen. Scoring of number 10. Mohamed El Yunusi. Goal for FC Copenhagen. Scored in added time by number 10. Mohamed El Yunusi. Oh, well done. Well done, Bruno. Come on. He knows he's going to. It's a shocking. That's a shocking challenge. Oh, that's. Rashford's annoyed me by doing that. He didn't need to do it. It's just so unnecessary. And he completely missed the ball. His foot goes straight into the side of his leg. Really, that's an ankle breaker, if anything. I mean, it looks like his ankle's gonna. It looks like his foot's gonna bloody dislocate. It's awful. It's a definite foul. It's definite foul. It's definite red card. No United fan can complain about the red card. And it now, well, with them getting the goal back pretty quickly afterwards, it doesn't bode well for the second half for us, because we tend to concede goals quite a lot, certainly in second halves, unless obviously it's at Fulham. Get up, Garnacho, you weren't getting a pen for that. In the box from Delors, headed away. Come on, don't cock it up now. Oh, here we go, they're on the break. Oh no, where's the defence? Oh no. Whoa, ref! Where's the foul, ref? Oh my god. Oh, why is my clock stopped again? Why is my clock keep stopping? Mate, that looked like a foul, if anything. I don't know why my clock's been stopping and starting when I've gone off the scoreboard. Don't understand it. It's going to be a tough second half now for United, though. I have to say. Let's have a look, see how this is doing. I bet it's not getting very far. Both teams to receive 2 cards. 1 apiece, that's fine. 0-0 for the Bayern game. And Bayern have been battering them. Well, I'll give you the half-time scores after the whistle goes, and then we'll be going for a quick break. 58 minutes. 58 minutes sitting here in the first half. Because there's been many stoppages. We've had loads of stoppages. We had a stoppage in the first couple of minutes. Obviously, well, you could add on a minute for the first goal, the United goal. Hang on. Copenhagen looking like they could score another bad. What do you know about score another bad? It's another goal, mate. What the hell are you on about bad? You can add on, you can say about 3 minutes. 3 minutes for the 3 goal celebrations, etc. So you always add on about a minute for each goal. Oh, what? He's given a penalty for them. What's he give a penalty for? Oh my God. That's 2 games on the bounce against Copenhagen that United are giving a pen away. Oh my Lord. Handball against Maguire. Well done, Maguire. Oh,
his arm is outstretched. I think that's a penalty. His arm behind his back. So we'll see.
Bottle jobs, and it's not even half time. Let's have a look at. Let's have a look at this again. I want to have a look at this because I didn't. Let's have a look. Where? How are we meant to tell from that angle? Let's have a look. Oh, I mean, whatever. Two games on the bounce now. It is. I mean, it does hit his arm. There's no denying it. And he is actually, in a way, he's holding on to the defender. So, well. Oh, man.
At the Parken Stadium, a real sense of anticipation.
Here we go. It's gone. Salves doesn't normally miss them, and he doesn't. Man. Wow. Yeah, he was never missing that. Yep, that's 2-2. Was never missing that. Jesus Christ. How have we done this? How have we done that? 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up. We were looking comfortable. And then all of a sudden, I'll go for the comments in a minute. 2-0 up. And then in the blink of an eye, 10 minutes into added time, in the blink of an eye, Rashford gets sent off. And then we just capitulate. They got to go back, and then we just fall apart, and we give away a silly penalty. If we win now, I'll be surprised, to be honest. They'll come at us in the second half now. They're going to come at us second half. Since that red card, by the way, it's been 2 or 3 big chances, and they've scored from them. Oh, Manu bottle, not a pen. It is a pen, mate. Famous bloke's not happy. Famous bloke's not happy. It is a pen. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pen anyway. My mate ordered a hamburger on Just Eat, came to £3. That's nice. He's holding a defender in his own box. Well, I mean, he was holding on to the defender. He wasn't holding the defender. He was holding the Copenhagen player. He had his arm around the Copenhagen player, so in a way, he was sort of holding him anyway. We're still in added time, by the way. We've still got another 2 minutes to go of added time. Ah, God. My God. No, I told you I had mac and cheese for tea today. Who was it? Discord? Diogo Goncalves, wasn't it? Diogo Goncalves. Mål til FC Copenhagen. Scored of nominee Diogo Goncalves. Equaliser for FC Copenhagen, scored by number 9, Diogo Goncalves. Well, that does not just change the picture completely. That changes the whole picture. See, we had 5 shots to 1 in our favour, right? 7 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. They've had more chances since then. Like, oh, come on. Oh my God, it could be 3-2. Oh. It's been some, I have to say, it's some turnaround from these. It's been quite a turnaround. Rashi sent off at 2-0. Then they scored 2 in a few minutes. Who was it? A pen for 2-2 it was. Surely not. Come on, blow the whistle, ref. Oh my God. Mate, Liam's Plymouth. Just for Sam, by the way, Liam is Plymouth and United. Have we done that? Have we done that? So Rasmus Højlund scores 2 goals, gets us into a really good position, 2-0 up, and he's let down by some poor defending. Like the goal. No, Liam's definitely not Plymouth United number. He's Plymouth United. Mate, most people do. There's a lot of people these days do. No, we can't. Get that off. That's just admit loads of people do, to be honest with you. I knew a few people at school that did. Was that the other Sam? Yeah. If we got it up and be full done of apps. No. That would probably be me if anything, but no. My dad doesn't really eat. My dad doesn't eat doner wraps, to be honest with you. I do, but you know. Well, I mean, what an. I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely stunned by that. I mean, you're 2-0 up. You're in a really good, really comfortable position. Rashford gets a red card for an absolutely shocking challenge, and it was a blatant red. No one could argue about it. We don't switch on. We concede a goal 2 minutes later. El Yunusi just right in the centre. Easy goal, just so poor defending. And then the penalty situation, it does hit. I mean, it does hit Maguire's arm, but Maguire's also got his arm round the defender. Round the attacker, of Copenhagen. So, I don't know, I'm sort of... It's a pen because it hits his arm. It does hit his arm, so... Rules if it hits your arm and your arm's... I mean, his arm's like out there, to be honest with you. So, it hits his arm, and his arm's out here. It hits his arm there, sort of. So, yeah. It would be classed as an unnatural position. Yeah, it would be handball. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a well-taken penalty from Goncalves, to be honest with you. He hits it. He just hits it low and into the bottom corner. He just sends Onana the wrong way. 13 minutes by this time. We've had 58 minutes of pretty entertaining football. You go 2-0 up and you bottle it in the blink of an eye. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't fancy our chances in the second half, because now we're down to 10 men. Rashford's really let the team down by making such a daft challenge. And now we've got, I don't know, some people have different names. You've got 45 minutes from 2-0 up to 2-2 in the blink of an eye. It's 2-2. It's Stevens now. You've got Copenhagen having a lot of the momentum now going forward. And now you've also got a man down. So you're a man down, and you're going to be up against it in the second half. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult now for us in the second half. I just hope that we can... I just hope we can get ourselves... Well, I just hope we can get ourselves 3 points, really, because this is a game that, for United, we cannot afford to lose. If we lose this game, then I don't see us getting anything in Turkey. So, I don't know. It's annoying. Really is annoying. Bayern have just kicked off again. Yeah. Could watch that till United kick off again. Yeah, I could do, actually. Yeah, I might watch some of that while until United kick off again. Well, I'll have to go for a break very quickly, as I need to nip downstairs for some. I need to nip downstairs for the moment, so I'll just go for a quick break. We're not going to play any music because I'll only be about a minute or two. So join me in a few moments. Oh, alright. Right, we're back. Sorry about that. I did say I needed to nip downstairs. Just, I'm out of breath after that first half. I did have to disappear for the moment, just whilst I was, on the break. That's why I went on the break. Yeah. I'm out of breath. This is just sort of, I've literally just hurried. Oh God, what's Scotty there? Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah, I think I know what it is. I know some of the people in the chat actually, not like Sam Pinder and McNeil, etc. Some of the people in the chat are actually part of the Discord predictions. Next week is international break, so do you want me to do the predictions next week, or would you rather just have a week off? If you're still in the stream, Des. Well, if you have just tuned in, you've missed one heck of a game. I'm not playing it because it'll be longer than 10 seconds. I'll get copyright for it. I don't tend to play clips anyway, to be honest with you. Anyway, no, I've already watched it. I think I know what it is anyway, to be honest. Look at them stats, like. We had 5 shots to 1 in our favour, and then it's gone from that to 7 shots free on target for Copenhagen. Do them if international makes some shocks might be on the cards. I don't mind. We can also do FA Cup next time. If it's not midweek. No, it's FA Trophy next week. Can we also do FA Cup next time? Yeah. How long is this video? It's literally 8 seconds, so I might get away with it then. I'll get away with it then. But it is ITV, so when you shoot, get out.
But you, 2-0 off, 5 minutes to go, and you still managed to blow it.
Well, not necessarily. That's not necessarily true, is it? Because we were 2-0 up. We got a red card in the 42nd minute, and then there was still 2 minutes left, and then obviously 13 minutes added time. So we still had about 15 minutes of football still to play. So not necessarily true, but whatever. I'm watching the Bayern game just for the moment. I'm not really going to comment as such on it, unless obviously Bayern scores a goal or whatever. But it's 2-2 at half time. All the other games have kicked off again. Arsenal leading by a goal to 0 against Sevilla. Leandro Trossard scoring for them at the Library. They are top of the group at the moment, and well, I think they only really need a point to secure their place in the next round. As for United, well, our place in the next round is under scrutiny. Oh my God, Kane's hit the post from there. Oh, how have you missed that? You donut. Yeah, we still messed up, though. Emirates isn't as quiet as it used to be, to be fair. Nah, it's only been loud when they've been winning, but it's been quiet for years. 0-0 between Bayern and Galatasaray. Bayern really should have scored by now, though. 10 shots to 5. Oh my God. PSV Eindhoven 1, Lens 0, and it is of course Luke de Jong, the man from Sevilla, giving them the lead there against the French team with glasses, is what I call them. Lens, that's what they're called. Real Madrid leading Braga by a goal to 0, missed penalty for Braga, and a goal from Brahim Diaz midway through the first, just over the halfway mark in the first half. And at the moment, Salzburg 0, Inter 0. Salzburg hanging on to what would be a good point as it stands. They're getting a decent point as things stand at home to Inter Milan. And that would be a big result for them because... yes! Sorry about that. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, Inter, well, be a good point for Salzburg, because that does sort of keep them in the tournament a little bit, because if Salzburg did lose tonight against Inter, them and Benfica would both be out of the Champions League, and Salzburg, as it stands, would only really, I mean, put it this way, Benfica don't win the next game, which I think might be against Inter, then that's Benfica out of Europe completely and Salzburg into the Europa League, which I'm sure wouldn't be great for them. Sociedad did win 3-1 against Benfica early on today. They were 3-0 up at half time. Napoli drew 1-1 against Union Berlin. That's a great point for FC Union. At the minute, Hibs are leading 2-1 at St Mirren in the Scottish Premiership, or the Celtic and Rangers League. PSV Lens as a European group, as European groups go. PSV Lens as European group games go is kind of a derby, probably the closest in the group stages. Is it actually? I don't actually know where Lens is. So you got Lens. I know it's in France. Where is Lens? So Lens is there. So there's Lens. You got Lens, and then you've got... No. Eindhoven's nowhere near Lens. You've got to drive all the way through Belgium to get to Eindhoven. Go on, Thomas. In the centre. Oh, for goodness sake. You've got to go all the way through Belgium to get to Eindhoven. So no, I wouldn't say it's that close. Belgium's tiny. I know Belgium's tiny, but you've still got to drive it. It's 2.5 hours. I think the closest one I think you could get with regards to a European game would probably be, well, the closest one you can get is Copenhagen versus Malmo. If you were to get Copenhagen against Malmo in the European game, they're literally just the other side of the water. Literally. Malmo from Copenhagen is, well, certainly not far. Literally just down the road, if anything. Hakim Ziyech coming off of it. Oh dear. Literally, Copenhagen to Malmo is like it's probably one of the closest ones. Literally 40 minutes apart. So, Swedish teams are cacto. Yeah, but you said as in like the closest. Well, Malmo and Copenhagen, if they got each other, is literally next door to each other. So you know, you call Rashford Trashford. No, I don't think I have called him Trashford before. He hasn't been great this season, don't get me wrong, but I don't call him Trashford. There's some people that do, but I call him Washi. Actually, I don't call him Trashford. I call him Washi. Swedish teams are cacto this season. This season, yeah, but like in general, if they played against each other, he is Trashford. Well, you're not wrong, but I don't. I've never called him that. I've always just. I've called him an idiot in this game. There's a lot. If I wasn't live, I'd be calling him a lot worse thing. I wouldn't be calling him a lot worse. I'd be saying probably worse things than idiot. I'd be probably saying you absolute. You know. I mean. Yeah, I'd be calling him a lot worse than idiot if I wasn't live. Put it that way, because it's just. Stupid and unnecessary from him. Real Madrid leading 2-0 against Braga thanks to Vinicius Junior. Bum. Now you tell me? Yeah, now you tell me when the game's literally nearly a minute in. Thanks for that. Why couldn't you tell me that earlier? Back underway anyway. Well, Sam only just told me that the game was underway. I just turned on and I've missed nearly a minute. So well, wonderful. Thanks for that. Anyway, 2-0 Real Madrid thanks to a goal from Vinicius Jr. No, I saw you. I looked at your comment as soon as it flashed up, mate. But anyway, never mind. 2-2 though. My clock's just going to have to be wrong, isn't it, at the end of the day? So it is what it is. Oh well. Yeah. I've got the clock on anyway, but the clock's almost about a minute behind. I'm not gonna rewind because otherwise, it must have been. I don't know. I'm not gonna go backwards because otherwise I'll get people saying it's 3-2, it's 4-2, it's a goal. There's nothing there. So I'll just get people ruining it for, well, not just really myself, but other people as well in the stream who might be just relying on me for the goal reactions and stuff. Real Madrid 3, Braga 0, and Rodrigo. So there we go, 3-0 Real Madrid there in Jamatin, as it's called. That's where Santiago Bernabeu is. It's in Jamatin. I think that's what it's called. Arsenal, it's on the 59th minute, and United have just kicked off. Yeah, because you got to remember, you had 13 minutes at a time in that first half, mate. That's why. You had 13 minutes at a time. What do you expect, mate? So, second half already underway anyway. We've got Manchester United 2-0 up in the first half, and then they cocked it up 2-2 at half time after 13 minutes of added time as well. What a long and pretty entertaining first half. Certainly if you're neutral as well, you'll have been pretty chuffed with Copenhagen's comeback. It is quite an impressive comeback though, but I do think though that the penalty and probably the red card has sort of helped them a little bit. Carrying on though, United with the ball in the defence and in front of the Warren fans. Here's Delors driving down the left hand side into Garnacho. And United have made a sub at half time, I think. United made a sub in the first half. United made a sub at half time. Yeah, they have. Okay. An half time substitution brought to you by Double Johnson. Leaving the field for Manchester United, number 14, Christian Eriksen. And he's been replaced by number 4, Zofian Amrabat. I nearly said his name wrong, didn't I? Drop us a like on the stream if you haven't already done so. That would be brilliant. So one sub made in the break. This is the poll, and it is at 99% for some daft reason. For some reason YouTube done it at 99%, 61% for United, 22% Copenhagen, 16% draw. That's because YouTube had done it at 99% instead of 100%. So don't ask why. But most of the votes going towards a Manchester United win, and wouldn't surprise me if we didn't win now, because we are down to 10 men. And we're going to be up against it, I think, probably in this second half. Copenhagen have played. Copenhagen do tend to fight back. You don't make it easy either, because Bayern struggled in Copenhagen. They won 2-1 in like the 85th minute or something like that. So it took them a late winner to actually get 3 points there. Difficult game it was. That's a foul. Bruno's all over him. You donut. You think you were going to get away with that? Funnily enough, the tweet saying didn't age well. That wasn't a tweet. That was a comment on Instagram, mate. You're having a joke if that's a red? No, it's not. How can Mark Goldbridge say you're having a joke if that's a red? It's blatant. That's a blatant red card. Well, the comment didn't age well then. How can he complain? That is... Ugh. How can he complain about the red card? It's blatant. I haven't seen... I think he's the only United fan I've seen. He's the only United fan. I thought you don't have money, but you spend £100 on new Man United home shirt. I got this as a birthday present off Nicola Valli. You know, one of the viewers of the channel. I got this as a birthday present offer for me 21st. I didn't buy it. He's a Poo United fan, that's how. That's only his second Manchester United red card. God. Oh, here's a Shovey into the far post. Oh, easy for Nan in the end. How can people not say that that's a red card? It is a red card. 2-0 Arsenal, by the way. And as you'd expect, the man who got the assist for Trossard's goal has actually scored. It's Bukayo Saka. Might have known. Arsenal have crapped on their group. We thought it would be a difficult group. They've crapped all over it. Have I just seen that right? Sevilla were bottom of the group. Sevilla are bottom of the group. Oh my God. Surely since 1878 Man U have had more than one red card before this game. No, Rashford's... That's Rashford's... It's only Rashford's second red... Oops. Not sure what happened there. Right, sorry, I don't know what happened there, but never mind. Just noticed the stream just froze for a minute. Anyways, carrying on, as I was saying before that, yeah, it's only the second red card that Marcus Rashford has had as a Man United player, and he's played over 370 games for Manchester United. It's his second red card for United, so yeah, he doesn't tend to get many red cards. He gets quite a few yellow cards, but he doesn't get many red cards, I've got to say. So 2-2, Copenhagen coming forward. Would be nice if Bayern could score. Got a bet on them. I've got attackers tend to get less red cards. True. Well, I need Bayern. I could do with Bayern scoring ideally. That puts Bayern through, I think, to the knockout stages before they even play against Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Copenhagen and obviously at Old Trafford. 7 gone, that's fine. 13 shots to 5, only 2 on target. It's poor finishing from Bayern in that game. Sané to score assist, Kane to score assist. That's not happened. Yeah, it's not gonna, doesn't look very good for Bayern, does it, in this game? United have had 6 shots and all 6 on target. 8 shots, 5 on target for Copenhagen. So it's been a hard game. Oh my God. Referee just spoke to Onana saying I think the Copenhagen players were complaining about time wasting or something. And he's just said, I would assume he's basically just said, just watch out because I'm getting complaints about your time waste. And if you do, basically saying just be careful because you'll get booked otherwise. Yeah, this ref's not really letting a lot go, is he, in this game, is he? United. Can we do something rather than have our backs to the wall all second half?
Copenhagen moving it from side to side, shifting. Manchester United around.
That wasn't a bad cross actually, just slightly too high. But yeah, I'm the same, Tom. Could do a Bayern scoring completely, really. Excuse me. So I was tired there. You spelled Copenhagen wrong. I've put it as in the Danish. Mate, I've put it as the official name, mate. Because in Denmark, the official name is FC Copenhagen. That's how it's pronounced. That's how it's spelt and pronounced in Denmark. FC Copenhagen. But that's why it's up there as that. Anyways, yes, good evening. Welcome to the stream anyway, mate. Do any of Bayern's chants say the word Munich in English, or was it? Do any of Bayern's chants say the word Munich in English? Or is my version of FIFA 22 weird? I don't think Bayern have any. Bayern don't tend to have any English chants. You got the usual Moonshun, dun dun dun, Moonshun, dun dun dun. La 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 da la 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 Moonshun, na 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 na. That's one of the others, but all the others are just FC Bayern, Moonshun, etc. But no, the only one that has Moonshun actually in it. There you go. Whenever they score on FIFA, it's da-da-da-da-da Moonshun. Oh, yeah. This is a disgrace. Ten Hag's out of his death. Glazer's out. Zidane in. Mate, it's nothing to do with Ten Hag. We went down to 10 men because Rashford decided to be an idiot. We were 2-0 up, playing really well. And then as soon as we got the red card, Copenhagen were like, right, now we can try and make use of this. And then Harry Maguire just gives away a penalty. It's not on Ten Hag, this. No. Carnival de Paris. Yeah. Da 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 da. Sha la 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 la. Moonshun. Da na na. Yeah, that's just a band from it. Where the ball went me. Huh? What about me? Where the ball went me? Yeah. Carnival de Paris, yeah. But they say Munich in English for some reason on the game. I've no idea why it says Munich. It's München. That's what they say. It's München. Is their badge a lion? Boa's badge. Boa's badge is a lion. Boa's badge is a lion. It's... Yeah, it's a lion. It's a red lion. Oh, get out! Oh my god, his own play got in the way of his shot. Dear me. Get out! How can you not defend that, lads? Is their badge a lion? Oh, Copenhagen. Yes. It's a lion. And there wasn't a goal for Copenhagen. I was just, there wasn't a goal. I was just checking to see whether it was a lion on their badge. Just for Mr. Sam McNeil. Oh. Stupid. This stuff thing. Right, can we... No more goals to tell you about in any of the games in a minute. I don't know what Lions have to do with here, like. At the end of the day, it's just whatever they decide to put on the logo. What clock you on? What do you mean, what clock am I on? Well, at the minute I'm on the wrong time. Because Sam Pinder put a message saying the United game was already underway. I was still watching the Bayern game for a few minutes. I didn't even know the United game had got back underway. So I was nearly a minute behind by the time I started the clock. My message came through late, yeah. Gary Neville podcast said the only way forward is to rebuild, saying that he doesn't think Anthony Maguire, Bruno, Sancho, Mount are at the United level. Definitely Mount. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with it. I think there's... Well, I wouldn't disagree, to be honest. I would probably agree with it. It's been the case. What's your time on the TV? So we're 62 minutes and 40 now. And I'm on 61 minutes 50. So I'm nearly a minute behind on this time for some daft reason. So there you go. Anyway, carrying on. We've just had a sub... I've just missed, actually. Okay, there we go then. FC Copenhagen Inskifter substitution for FC Copenhagen. Going off is number 10, Mohamed El Yanousi. Coming on number 40, Rooney Bargi. Carrying on. Oh no! Just let him skip past you. Yeah, I'm on 63 on my TV, but this is behind. The bloody... My actual stream clock's behind because I didn't start it on time. Because I didn't actually get onto the game in time, that's why. Oh, man. Oh my god, right. So Bayern can score 4 against Dortmund but can't score against Galatasaray. 14 shots, 2 on target. And Kane hit the post. No, I'm not watching Eurovision. I won't be doing that. Getting a bit fed up with Eurovision, to be honest with you, because it's always... Like... I'm not going to lie, I didn't think Sweden were worthy winners. I didn't think their song was particularly great. There was some better songs in Eurovision this year, but... There you go. Didn't see what happened. I didn't even see what happened. I'll have a look at this. Watch this free kick and then see what happened, actually. Claims a handball! 4 United players claim the handball.
Still not appealing here, the Manchester United players. Let's have a look at it. There is a check going on.
Oh, yeah. His arm's up. His arm's up. His arm is not in a natural position.
This is going to be very interesting.
Potential pen check for United here. Potential handball from Copenhagen. His arm is not in a natural position. I mean, if the last one was a pen, then this is one. See, Maguire goes for the header. And actually, I don't even think he gets his head to it. It hits his arm. His arm's up like that. His arm's up like that, right? His arm's up like that, and it hits the top of his arm. His arm's not in. That's not a natural position. That's going to be a pen for United, I think. Go on, go. Cliff Richard's doing the song. It's called All Our Life. It'll be his last ever performance. Ah, here we go. No, I like Cliff Richard. I'll do a few Cliff Richard songs. Oh. I've done a few Cliff Richard songs. I mean, most people who watch me singing will know that I do quite a few Cliff Richard songs. I've done Summer Holiday, Young Ones, you name it. That's handball. It's blatant handball. Yeah, he's tried to head that into the centre of the penalty area and it's come off the player's arm. It's come off his arm. That's a pen. Here we go, everyone's going to say Manchester United. Don't Manchester United me because we gave away a penalty for handball and that was a little bit debatable. There should be a pen. Ref's decision. Yeah, penalty. Get in. No, I don't like it. Some of the modern music I'm not a fan of. It was definitely handball. Nah, I don't need modern music. I'm not a big fan of the modern music anyway. Some of the old classics, a lot of the old classics have done really well. A lot of the older singers are doing. Harry Kane has scored for Bayern. Yes, finally. Here we go. Bruno Fernandes, as people are going to call it. Manchester United with a penalty. It's Bruno Fernandes from the penalty spot to make it 3-2. Can he score? He's against Gabara in front of all those Copenhagen ultras. Bruno with the pen. Get in! Come on! Woohoo! Yes! Get in! Come on! Oh, in the good minute as well, 69th minute. What a good time to score. Come on. 3-2 United. Get in. Yes. Oh. Get in there. Bang. Easy as you like. Cool as you like. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Drop of the shoulder. Bang. Oh, it's top corner. It's top corner. Sends the keeper the wrong way and it is top corner. Practically. What a good pen that is. Boy, he dispatched it clinically. That's a great penalty. Garnacho's shushing their fans. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. United lead by 3 goals. 2-2 against Copenhagen. Come on. Come on in. Yes.
What a night this has been already. So much drama.
Well for Manchester United, scored of number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United goal scored in the 69th minute, scored by number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, don't let them back into it! Get out! Get out! God. Also, 1-0 for the FC Bayern, 1-0 Bayern. Harry Kane as well. Bloody lovely. Lovely. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, it's lost anyway because it's come off. You buggers. Oh. Man United lead by 3 goals to 2 at FC Copenhagen. We'll leave more than anything. Now just don't go and mess it up now. Here we go. So Bayern leading Galatasaray. that means that Bayern will qualify for the Champions League knockouts. Bayern qualify for the Champions League knockouts because they will not be caught by Galatasaray or Copenhagen. They could be caught by United, I doubt it though. Lautaro Martinez has just got a penalty for Inter Milan at Salzburg, which is bad news for RB Salzburg because that means Salzburg are heading out of the UEFA Champions League. They'll be heading into the Europa League as long as Benfica don't win next game. This is how the table stands. 6 points for United, 4 for Galatasaray, 2 goals ahead on goal difference as well. But Galatasaray -2, United on 0. And it looks like good for us. 2 points ahead of them. And the next game is away in Istanbul against Galatasaray. We get a point there. And then we should be fine, really. I mean, if we win in Istanbul, it's sorted. And then United can enjoy their game against Bayern, which will probably get battered anyway. But Bayern v United can do whatever they want, really, because it's not going to really matter, as United will be qualifying anyway. And United can only finish second anyway, because Bayern will finish top of the league. Bayern, get in. And guess who? It's Harry Kane again. It's 2-0. Harry Kane, lovely jubbly, and bye-bye Galatasaray. That's even better for United. That's better for United as well. Get out! Benennen Sie die Leider. The young'un. So probably the young ones. Teufelsfrau. Be Devil Woman, won't it? Are these all Cliff Richard songs that you're going on about here? Because that's Devil Woman in English. The young'un is most likely the young ones. Something like that, because the young'un's like the young. Aufton eingestellt. Oh, I can't actually work that one out. Can't work that one out, actually. Beyond something, and I can't work it out. I assume these are Cliff Richard songs you're going on about. Oh, of course, stealth is, now you mention it, yeah, stealth is sound, isn't it? Stealth is sound, isn't it? Yeah. Wired for sound. Because I'm wired for sound. Oh. So the young ones, wired for sound, and then Devil Woman. The young ones. Darling, we're the young ones. And the young ones shouldn't be afraid. Oh. So love me. There's a song to be sung, and the best time is to sing it while we're young. There we go. There you go. That's all you get in.
Surely needs to be more intent from Copenhagen.
Oh.
United are playing this situation smartly at the moment as Amrabat gives it away to Dazzer.
Ah.
Yellows have made the run to the right.
Ah.
Saka was there again for Manchester United.
Come on. Pick it up.
Remember, it's a trip to Galatasaray.
Germany should take Mamstein. Fair enough. She's just a devil woman. She's just a devil woman. I don't know the lyrics of that song actually. Get out! Get out! Oof. We have roared our luck in this second half because Copenhagen have done really well this half. Played well in the second half, to be honest with you. No, you don't support two teams in this. Mia doesn't support two teams in the same country. No, you don't. No, she doesn't. She does not support two teams in the same country. What's she on about? Unless she's on about England. England doesn't count.
They're defending really well. Manchester United. Balls out wide. They're going to have to continue to do that for the last 13 minutes put that in time.
Confirmation that Elias Ashuri is the player who's come up for the introduction of Jordan Larson.
Unless she's on about... No, you don't support Ajax. What's she on about?
Manchester United player.
How does she... No, she doesn't support her. It's Feyenoord. She supports... It's Poland Feyenoord. She hates Ajax as far as I know. I could have sworn... Your family hates Ajax.
Straight to Fernandez. He's got Hoyland in the middle. And the
Oh my god.
just ever so slightly behind him, wasn't it?
Well, shouldn't McTominay slow his run down, or should Fernandez's pass be better? There was a big opportunity.
Your family's Borough and Feyenoord. How on earth? Where the hell's Ajax come from? You don't support Ajax at all. That wouldn't go... well...
Just ushered off the ball by Dallo.
Been lucky here.
But the prediction at half-time that Manchester United would get more chances
What's she on about?
has proved to be correct, hasn't it?
And I think they'll still get more chances. You know, Copenhagen pushing for that equaliser. But they've been very good in possession the second half, Manchester United.
I wouldn't support two rivals though.
But they have more possession of the ball than Copenhagen. It's about game management now.
Your dad's sister follows Ajax. Right, because... I mean... Okay. Okay.
Rob Hoyland.
Okay.
Garnacho will get to this.
I don't...
Morrison in front of him. He does well to win the corner.
First he told me, Ajax are terrible at the minute. Ah! Galatasaray have a goal back.
To the final 10 minutes.
Galatasaray have a goal back. How much added time? 6 minutes!
Despite playing against 10 men, with
Ugh.
42nd minute, only slightly ahead.
Bloody Bakambu as well it was with the goal. For the love of God, Bayern, do not mess it up. Because if Bayern mess up, it does not help Manchester United at all. Doesn't help at all. If Bayern do not win, that really doesn't help United at all. Why did you say 6 minutes like they've having 16th? I don't know. Copenhagen fans are Copenhagen fans are throwing stuff at Bruno, and then they're also going, "Who are you? Who are you?" Well, he's already scored against you, so shut up. That's a foul on the keeper, Maguire. You're not going to get away with that. He's put it in the net, but he's not getting away with that. You weren't getting away with that, Maguire. It's a foul on the keeper. You weren't getting away with that. Tuba's done alright in the last... Well, he's done alright the games he's actually played. He's only been playing 1 minute every 5 seconds, so he can't... You can't expect someone to do everything in like... What, in less than 2 minutes on the field? What's he meant to do? Oh, man! Well done. That's a terrible back pass. And then...
Was it
terrible bloody terrible back pass, and then we ended up nearly messing up from there. Oh, we had a double. We had subs, didn't we? Oh. Oh, Copenhagen have made 4 subs that I didn't even know. I didn't even know they'd made 4 subs. Oh, apologies, I didn't even know they'd made 4 subs. Oh, for Christ's sake, they've equalised again. I don't believe this. You wouldn't believe this, would you? It's 3-3. God. For God's sake, man. Can't defend. That's a shocking goal. We can't defend, can we? Oh. Cannot defend, can we? We just can't defend at all. 3-2 up. Oh. 3-2 up. And again, can't defend properly. That's shocking defending again. Oh my God. Oh, bad. Mal means bad. Actually, Mal means goal in Danish. Oh. Oh. How can you concede 3? How can you concede 3 goals away from home against these? You can't defend properly. Quite simple. Cannot defend properly. Took the lead twice, and we still getting pegged back. 4 points, 4 points. If United don't win tonight, then we go to Galatasaray on level points. By Bayern have beaten Galatasaray. If United do not win tonight, we go to Galatasaray on level points, and it's a must-win game at Galatasaray because a point won't be enough because they will not lose to Copenhagen, I don't think. I don't see them losing to Copenhagen. Bayern are through, yeah. Bayern will finish top of the group regardless of what happens in these couple of games. Perfect for Bayern, no. Happy days, Kane scoring 2, but... Oh, honestly. This team... Oh, they're going to score, aren't they, yeah? Get out! Okay, I won't then. I just don't believe it. I just can't believe this. Right, let's... You're poo. Well, we're crap at defending. That's what I will say. We've been crap defensively for bloody... Been crap defensively all season. Who was it who scored it again? Who scored it? That's what I want to know. I can't remember who scored it. They're going to get a point here, aren't they? I just knew that we'd either scrape a win or we'd lose. We'd either scrape a win or we'd draw. Didn't think it'd be 3-3. It's been some game. What sort of clearance was that? Oh my God, how has he missed that? How has he missed from that? That should have been 4-3. Really should have been 4-3 there. I wonder if we got away with that. It's still in there. Oh my God. They've took the lead. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe this game. You wouldn't believe it, would you? You just wouldn't believe it. Gotta say fair play. Fair play to them. You just gotta say fair play to them, haven't you? What a finish that is. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Well, I can't believe that. I can't believe this. I was trying to work out who scored the other goal.
And that goal from the substitute could have won it for Copenhagen.
Jesus. Right, I was trying to work out who even. I was trying to work out who scored the bloody third goal. Oh, my God. Just can't defend as usual. They've battered us. They've been so much better all second half. But that means, by the way, that. Well, this is what it means. If Manchester United. If Manchester United do not. If United do not win in Turkey, then they have to get something against Bayern. If we lose in Turkey, we're out, to be honest. So, I told you, United will be in the Europa League. They're not good enough. They're just not good enough in this competition, are they? Oh, man. Who scored the third goal? So I was trying to work who scored the third goal for them. Okay. Unbelievable. I mean, what an incredible game this is, though. It's been a cracking game. Gotta say. We are shocking. Yugoslav, wasn't it? Okay.
Copenhagen will go above Ten Hag's side, and we all know, Robbie, that Eric Ten Hag won't need telling the significance potentially for his future of what is happening in front of us here.
Jesus. Trade your mouth for FC Copenhagen. Score it at number 12. Lucas Levaga.
It's 5 minutes for Manchester United to try and rescue this.
Ogdefjegen Mal for FC Copenhagen. Score it. At number 4. Rooney. Bargy. Okay. Third goal scored for Copenhagen, scored by number 12, Lucas Levaga. And the fourth goal for Copenhagen. Don't believe this. Scored by number 40, Rooney Bargy. 4-3. Yeah. I don't believe this, but yeah. We're finished. We're just absolutely finished. Manchester United, this is the thing. Because if United are defending like this, United cannot defend. If United lose... if United lose at Galatasaray, then it doesn't matter what happens in the game against Bayern, United are out. So... But United, well, all United can do now is just push for... United just have to push now for Europa League. Otherwise, it'll be out of Europe totally for them. United just have to push for Europa League. Simple as that. Got to win in Galatasaray. Losing Galatasaray and it's game over. Because they'll have a better goal difference in United and we won't be able to catch up. Because they won't beat Bayern. I can safely say that. Well. There's Maguire. Oh, he's at the bar. Oh, he's given a free kick to Copenhagen, hasn't he? God. That's not a foul. There's no foul. And he's hit the shot. It's come off the crossbar. And then he's given a free kick. There's no foul there. That's not a foul. What's the stats in this game? 10 shots to 3 in Copenhagen's favour. Well, they have so deserved it. They so deserve it. They really have. They've been absolutely magnificent in this second half. And really, if it wasn't for the penalty, it'd have been 4-2. So they probably deserved a win. We didn't deserve to beat them at Old Trafford, in fairness. So we were very, very lucky, in fairness. Very lucky. No, I won't do that because it won't go down well. She's told me to delete her predictions. She's actually deleted this guy. Oh my god, whatever. Bad to them then. Right, well. 5 minutes added time was indicated and we've actually played 4. Nearly 4 minutes. Oh dear. That means Copenhagen go third and United have gone below them. It's just laughable defending. So laughable. Just laughable. I mean, I even tittered. You saw me tittering, didn't you, when we conceded that 4th goal? That's just how bad the defending is. The defence has just been appalling, and it's been so deserved. They deserve to win this. So deserve to win this. There's no. I mean, tell you what, 4-3. It's been an amazing game. There's no way we'll equalise. No, we're passing it back into the. Passing it backwards. Bruno's on the shot. Oh, parried. Yeah, and the keeper's got it. That's going to be a Copenhagen win. Well, who on earth saw this coming? Who saw this coming? That's it. Well. Wow. No, I mean, wow. No, you got to say, you've got to say fair play. You have to say fair play to Copenhagen because they so deserved it. But we just fell to pieces in that second half. Second half, we fell apart. Nothing really went right for us. And then what you got to remember is, really, we were. If it wasn't for that penalty that we got, if it wasn't for us getting that penalty, we would have, lost even more. They played really well though. They showed a lot of character, coming from 2-0 down, then coming from 3-2 down to actually get it level and then take the lead. And it was, of course, a Rooney Bargy with the goal. I mean, tell you what, fair play. Got to say fair play. I mean. You know, a lot of people will be moaning about it, saying they didn't deserve to win. If anyone thinks they didn't deserve to win, you are daft. I mean, the statistics even show that they were magnificent second half. 10 shots to 3 in that second half, by the way, in their favour. We were just we were decent in the first half. And then we got the red card, and then we just fell apart. Just fell apart since that red card. Just looked like the team had totally given up. Well, they just kept going and going and going. And even when we did have 11 men, they were still causing us issues. You know, they were a good side, Copenhagen. We knew that we couldn't take them lightly. The way they played at Old Trafford, they played really, really well. We were lucky to get a result there. But with regards to the table, I'm not at all surprised that United are in this position. Because, I'm not going to lie, United are an absolute joke at the moment. And this really just sums up the season, really. You're losing 4-3. 17 shots to 8. They were so much better than us. I don't care if the XG says we should have had about 3 goals. We did get 3 goals. They battered their XG. 2.13 and they got 4 goals from it. And the goals they scored, good goals from their point of view. But we don't, you know, we just can't defend properly. You know, you look at the group, Bayern, Galatasaray, Copenhagen, right? You've got 6-time Champions League winners. You've got 3-time Champions League winners. You've got Galatasaray, former champions of Turkish League, were Turkish champions and Turkish giants. And you've got the Danish champions in this group. Like, it's not the easiest of groups. It isn't the easiest of groups. It's nowhere near as tough as the likes of Newcastle. Newcastle have a difficult group. You'd expect Newcastle to struggle in that group. You wouldn't expect United to be struggling this badly in this group. 3 points from a possible 12. And now 3 defeats against all the teams. Lost to Bayern, lost to Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Next game doesn't get easier for United because they are away to Galatasaray in the group stage. Which means also, and this also means that Bayern will beat Copenhagen at home. That is most likely going to happen anyway. That should happen. Then again, if they play like they did tonight, then Bayern, because obviously Bayern have already qualified, not much pressure on Bayern. Bayern might not put in the best performance. Copenhagen could win. I don't think they will, but I think Copenhagen will get beat. So they'll still be on 4 points, right? So they'll still be on 4 points. If Galatasaray beat Manchester United, this is the thing. If Galatasaray beat United, they move on to 7 points. And Copenhagen go on to the Europa League spot. And then Copenhagen and Galatasaray go head to head against each other in Copenhagen, and United take on Bayern. So if United do not win in Galatasaray, if United do not win in Turkey, they have to get at least a point against Bayern. That won't happen. I'm going to say it now. If United don't win against Galatasaray, they're out. Let's be honest. They are absolutely out if they don't win. 17 shots to 8 in Copenhagen's favour. They were superb. They were really, really good. You know, they played with no fear. The home fans probably gave them a massive boost. At the end of the day, you know, you can complain all you like about the result. They deserved it. They deserved it. You know, loads of people complain about the red card, the penalties, etc. But, I mean, yeah, that is what it is. I mean, I've got to the point where I don't expect much from United, and I don't expect anything from United this season, really. As sad as it sounds, I think United are going to have a season where they just don't win anything. Getting knocked out the Carabao Cup wasn't an ideal situation. Luton will beat us with defending like that. I think, I'll be surprised if we get 3 points against Luton. Premier League wise, we'll be lucky to get top 4 or even top 6 of this. We'll be lucky for European spot. We'll be lucky to get a European spot this season. The FA Cup won't make a difference because even if United got a Championship team, they'd struggle. So that's how bad United are. They're just falling apart. Really, really are. And a lot of time, it's not always down to Ten Hag. People think it's all down to Ten Hag. It's not necessarily down to him. it's not necessarily down to him. It's half of the defenders. Half of that team just don't give a toss. Simple as that. A lot of them don't give a toss, quite frankly. They can't defend properly, for starters. FA Cup, I can't see United doing anything in it. Even if they're against the bloody League 2 team that'd struggle. Or they'd make hard work for it at least. I don't see United getting far in the Cup. Champions League, I mean, if you don't win a Galatasaray, it's good night. Because we won't get... Because... it's the that thing. It sounds stupid, doesn't it, really? You know... It sounds stupid. It really does. But this is the situation United are in. We got to accept this situation you were in. We're in an awful situation. If we win against Galatasaray, then yes, it's still on. We could still potentially qualify. But in order for us to do that, we would be relying on we'd be relying on Copenhagen and Galatasaray drawing most likely, or United getting a draw. So I don't know. It's so strange, isn't it? But I think realistically, it's going to be Europa League or nothing really. I don't think United will even get Europa League if we're defending like that. You're conceding 4 goals against Copenhagen. Man City played them last season and beat them, you know. Football's so strange, isn't it? It's so strange. But I gotta say, it was quite a remarkable game of football. It was a cracking game of football. As soon as I got the 4-3, I just went, yeah. Didn't really say much, but pretty gobsmacked by it. You know, I mean, Liam's saying it really. You shouldn't really. You can't go. Oh no, sorry, yeah, it was 0-0 packet. No, they beat them. They beat them, didn't they? Comfortably at yeah, it was the Etihad they beat them, didn't they? Well, at least they did better than United did. You can't go in any game. I think in any game really. You can't go 2-0 up and then completely collapse. Same as you can't go 3-2 up and then collapse. Like, it's literally what they did. But I knew when we were playing in Copenhagen that it wasn't going to be the easiest task. They played really, really well at Old Trafford. And I said all that. I mean, as sad as it sounded, I'd have taken a point from this game. I had a feeling it was going to be a point or something. I didn't think we'd win. I only went 1-0 because I was being optimistic. But I thought we'd maybe get... I thought we might get something from the game at least. You know, you go 2-0 up. That red card probably made a bit of a difference. But even if you're down to 10 men, you can't just stop playing. But just stop playing. Second half, you know, 2-2 at half time. Penalty, debatable. But, I mean, say that was debatable. The penalty for United was definitely blatant. But if it wasn't for that penalty, it would have been a lot more embarrassing for United. Just poor. Yeah, it's just poor. And I've sort of accepted the fact that this is the situation we're in and, you know, we're going to have a crap season, aren't we? I think United are looking at the maximum Europa League. I think we'll end up out of Europe totally, though, this rate. Because if we don't beat Galatasaray, then that's it, really. You know, because even if we're level on points with Copenhagen, we won't. Well, I mean, Bayern should beat Copenhagen rather comfortably, really. But even on level points with Copenhagen, if Copenhagen gets something against Galatasaray, and Copenhagen have at home to get against Galatasaray last game, if they get anything at home to them, United are still out of Europe. So, yeah, I think it's going to be either third or fourth. I don't think United's chances of qualification are just very, very, very slim now. That win tonight, if we'd have won tonight, then it would have been a massive result. You go 2-0 up and you bottle it. Man. As usual, the likes of Højlund getting let down by, again, poor defending. Oh well, never mind. Anyways, 12 points, 4 for Copenhagen, 4 for Galatasaray, 3 for United. 3 points out of a possible 12. Pretty poor by United standards, but what can you do? This is the situation we're in, and we have to accept it. Unfortunately, we're not good anymore. We've gone from being a good side and a good club to now being a sort of a struggling Premier League club that's just getting battered every week. Here's United's next fixtures. I think embarrassing and pathetic comes to mind. Mate, Copenhagen's a tough place to go. It's a tough place to go. I knew all along that we would get probably a point. If we were lucky, really, but how on earth you bottle a 2-goal lead, I don't know. Yeah, shouldn't be losing there, to be honest, but it is what it is these days. Right, here's United's next 6 games, and they don't get any easier. The group in general. Well, United should be doing okay in that group, to be honest, but it's one of them things. Man U for the championship. Yes, I know United are doing terribly, but they're not gonna get relegated, Pete. That's never gonna happen, mate. These are the next couple of games for United. Right, Luton just got a good point against Liverpool, actually, but that was at home. This is at Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Luton on Saturday. If United are defending like that, then I don't see a win coming. Or United will most likely just have to ride their luck. It is a game United are going to have to win, to be honest with you, mate. It's a game United have to win against Luton. I don't know if we will, though. Everton away, never win it. We never seem to win at Goodison Park. Or if we do, we only ever win in the cup or whatever. We always struggle at Everton. So there's 2 games that won't be easy. Galatasaray away. Now, last time we played in Turkey, we lost at Fenerbahce, I think. So, yeah, that won't be straightforward. That's an early kickoff on the 29th. And then, December time. Oh dear. December. Newcastle United away. Well, that's goodbye, because we'll get battered there. Chelsea at home. And if Chelsea play like they did against Spurs, I know Spurs are down to 9 men, but if Chelsea play as well as they did against Spurs, then they'll definitely get something against us. And then Bournemouth at home, like by all means, we should win that game. No respect to Bournemouth, we should win that. We have to get a result there. But I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. And then of course, my match in the Champions League. So I just don't know when the next wins. I don't know where the next win's coming from for United. I mean, if they don't beat Luton, then I don't see them beating Everton. Galatasaray's a tough one. Newcastle will be 3 points down the drain. Chelsea will be tough. Bournemouth, they won't make it easy for us. You know, and then as for Bayern, well, Harry Kane will just crap all over the United defence. So, and then after the Champions League, it's Liverpool away, bye. West Ham away, bye. Villa at home, probably a draw. Forest away, should win, in fairness. Like, I just don't know when's the next win. I don't know where the next win's coming from for United. They're just poor. They really are poor. But that's the situation United are in. United are poor and just look poor. They look poor and they are poor. They're just really, really poor at the minute. But oh well, it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of. I'm pretty sure United will get a lot of scrutiny. They'll get a lot of scrutiny against. Well, on social media, beg your pardon. United fans will be going at them on social media. And I know for a fact that, I know Ten Hag, etc. is going to get a lot of questions. He's going to have a lot of questions to answer. We were lucky against Fulham. We didn't deserve to win there. So, yeah. It's not ideal, is it? But it's down to the players. The team's just not good enough at the end of the day. You can't put it all on Ten Hag. The players just aren't good enough. There's a lot of players in the team that just haven't been performing well. Anthony's done now. And Garnacho tried. Rashford got sent off. What an idiot. It was a blatant red as well. Bruno's not good enough. Yeah, he scored the pen, but he's not good enough. Like, yeah. I feel sorry for Højlund, if anything. I do feel sorry for Højlund. Because some of the service he gets isn't good enough. And he scores 2 goals there, but gets let down by some shocking defending. It's Højlund I feel sorry for more than anything. You got a player who scores 2 goals. 2 goals. To put you 2-0 up. And then your defence lets you down by conceding three goals that we should have done better defensively. And obviously the penalty was... you can't do much about a penalty, can you? Because it was well taken, but... how can you score... you score 2 goals and then you get let down by some poor defending and you lose the game after putting your team in a really, really good position? That will hurt Højlund. It really will hurt Højlund. And he's the one player I feel sorry for tonight. You put your team in a good position, but you're in a team with a bunch of idiots who don't know what defending is, and a goalkeeper who after times about as useful as a wet fart. Like, you got to feel sorry for Højlund. You really have to. You get let down by defences. I know it happens a lot, but from United standards, that shouldn't be happening. It should not be happening. It's not good enough. But, oh well. I know Chelsea beat Spurs, but surely we have a chance of beating them at Old Trafford. I think we'll get a draw. Defending like that, we'll get a draw if we're lucky, mate. Anyways, I'm going to end this stream here because been live for nearly 3 hours. The game's gone on for... we had 13 minutes of added time for starters in that first half. 13 minutes of added time. Then 5 minutes in the second half. So we've had about 108 minutes. 108 minutes of football there. Well, there's what it is. Anyways, at least I've got something else to look forward to. Something else to look forward to at least. Coming on Saturday, I'm looking forward to this game. Actually, I don't see us winning, but I'll be. I don't think we'll get very far against Leicester, but I am looking forward to that. Leicester City taking on the ball at the Riverside Stadium, which I'm really, really looking forward to. I just unfortunately, I don't see Borough getting anything from that game against Leicester City. But if we get something from that, well, yeah, I think it'll be a tough game. And get a point from that, I'll be very, very happy. Get 3 points, bloody hell. That will be quite something. But that'll do. And then obviously Sunday's a neutral game to look forward to. And I'm quite looking forward to this because this will be a hard game. Be a hard game certainly a hard game for Union Berlin. They travelled to high-flying Bayer 04 Leverkusen, who are doing very, very well. They are top of the league. And they're taking on Union. And that's going to be difficult for Union. But I don't think they'll make it straight. I don't think they're going to make it straightforward for They're not going to make it straightforward or easy for Leverkusen anyway. Let's see what United are putting. Let's see what United fans are putting on here. How would you... Right, someone has just said, I would love a situation where we don't go to Europa League. It will waste our time. Would you rather be in Europe than not be in Europe? Like, honestly. Let's have a look, see what else is here. Manager doesn't possess the quality skills to meet the standard of this club. I wonder what was in his mind by failing to reinforce the midfield with young and fresh legs when we were 2 goals up. Man. Far influence in football is so overrated. Red card for Rashford wasn't a red. What? Mate, he's... I don't understand some of this fan base. I don't understand some of these United fans saying it's not a red card. It's just slow motion. Mate, whether it was slowed down or not, you cannot stick your studs into the side of someone's leg. In the Premier League, that's a red card. That's a shocking challenge. I don't understand some of it. I don't understand some of these United fans. Oh, here we go. Useless coach. Blah de blah. Blah de blah. Blah de blah. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. 10 Hag out. Well, you might... Why can't people just actually realise it's not all down to 10 Hag? You go down to 10 men. You're in a bad position anyway. Because... I don't understand some United fans. They're just blaming Ten Hag all the time. Oh yeah, we've lost the game. Let's just pound it all on the manager. Every time that happens, it annoys me. Like, if Bother lose a game, I don't pound the pressure. I don't bloody go saying, oh, Michael Carrick's awful, blah, 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 blah. I didn't say Michael Carrick was awful when we lost 7 games when we didn't win the first 7 games of the season. And some people were. Like, there's so many keyboard warriors these days. It pees me off totally. Like, from a United perspective myself, like, no, there's some fans that'll say Ten Hag out, blah, blah, blah. But they just pile on the pressure on the managers every time. Some of them don't even understand it. Oh yeah, Ten Hag out, yeah. If we beat Luton on Saturday, they'll say, Ten Hag's the man. Oh, I hate people like that. At the end of the day, it's a team effort. It's not all down to Ten Hag. We played some really good football in that first half. Rashford got sent off. Soon as Rashford got sent off, you know, we were down to 10 men and we knew that we were going to be well up against it because Copenhagen were like, right, we got an extra man, let's make it count. They got themselves a goal back straight away and, you know, and then they had the momentum. They had the momentum going forward. And their fans didn't really help us at all either. They were, of course, you know, you got a full stadium mostly full of Copenhagen fans. And they, you know, of course they were jeering their team forward every single time they had the ball. You know, they were achieving their players every 5 seconds when they got the ball back, when United were denying and all that jazz. You know, they were really up for it. And so were their players. We played some really good football at times. It wasn't... I know 4-3... I know losing to Copenhagen's very poor, to be honest. You know, in what should have been the easiest match of the group. But when you actually win Denmark, it's not as easy as Man City found last season, obviously. A lot of teams have found it hard there. Bayern just to say 1-2-1. And they had to score late on to actually win that. We took the lead on a few occasions. You know, we actually played alright for quite a bit of that game. But the second half, without the 10 men, I don't know what happened. You know, whatever team talk the Copenhagen manager Jakob Nystrup, whatever team talk he gave them, well, it must have been an inspiring or more motivated one, because they came out and they absolutely slaughtered us. They were so good going forward. I hate to say it, but even though we played some really good football at times, Copenhagen played really well. Copenhagen were better than us. Certainly in that second half. In that second half, the better team won. We can't deny it. The better side won in that second half. So you've got to credit them. You've got to credit them because they were brilliant. You've got to credit Nystrup as well. 2-0 down. You know, their team showed a lot of character. Yeah, they got a few decisions there where by the referee that maybe were debatable. The red card was not debatable. It's definite red. I mean, you've got to accept defeat sometimes. You know, you can't be all... You can't say, oh, they were lucky, bloody, 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 blah. Oh, we were better than them, blah, blah, blah. We played good football, but we only played for the first 45 minutes. We didn't play well enough to win the game in the second half. We have to do something in the next games against Luton, Everton, Galatasaray. I mean, Luton and Everton are fairly important games for us because they're must-win games at the minute. But the biggest game really for us this season at the moment is definitely Galatasaray. We lose at Galatasaray and the European one is over because United will be knocked out of the group stage at, well, most likely 4th place. Because if Galatasaray win, then, well, even if Copenhagen lose, there'll still be a point ahead of United, which means that United have to get something against Bayern and hope that Copenhagen lose to Galatasaray or something. But either way, United at the minute, I think United will be lucky to scrape Europa League. That's just the situation we're in. People have to accept it. I know this is a club that's got a lot of history behind it, a club that's got a lot of titles, that's won every single competition possible, but it's 2023-2024. We're in a season where we're struggling. We're having a lot of injury issues. There's players that are turning their backs on Ten Hag. The situation's not good. The financial situations with regards to the Glaziers and also people potentially buying the clubs. Everything's just sort of piling onto one. I think it's sort of getting into Ten Hag's head and getting into the players' head. And I think the players are just sort of giving up. It's not a good situation to be in, but it's a situation we are in. We've got to just... You know, we can't complain. You know, we can complain all we like, but complaining and going all this blah 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 and sitting behind the keyboard typing stupid comments isn't going to really make a difference, is it? It's the situation we're in, and we've just got to get on with it. As sad as it sounds, we're in this situation because we've let ourselves get into this situation. There's no one to blame other than the club, the entire club. The Glaziers at fault for a lot. Ten Hag will get loads of criticism anyway for a lot of the results. But a lot of the results, I think, are down to the players. So, we haven't got a team that's good enough to do things. We've got a manager who's struggling. Big time. And, you know, it's a club that's just on a downward spiral. It's one of those things. But you've just got to keep supporting them through thick and thin. That's what you do with any football club. Look at Bury Look at Bury, look at Macclesfield, look at Wigan, look at Reading. Clubs that are in terrible situations, even worse situations than United. You know. Sheffield Wednesday as well. Financial situations, could be facing points deductions. There's clubs in worse situations than United, and we've just got to, we've just got to continue to support them. The clubs like them need all the support they can get, and their fans are still supporting them through thick and thin. United have to do the same. United fans have to do the same. Support the club through thick and thin. Every result, well, just try and look at the positives of it. Not too much of negatives, but, it's the results, the results are not going to help, but we just got to accept it. We just got to accept it. It's one of those things these days. We're in a bad situation, and we can't get ourselves out of it anytime soon. United fan base is strange. So I've only just got to the comments here. United fan base is strange. Watch us win 3 or 4-0 on the bounce. Sorry. Watch us win 3 or 4 on the bounce. And United fans will say, hello.
Hello.
I'm still live in a minute. United fan base is strange. Watch us win 3 or 4 on the bounce, and then United fans will say, we're back to our best, which is exactly what I said. You lose one game, they're like, get Ten Hag, blah, blah, blah. And then we win the next game. Oh, look, Ten Hag's the man to take us further. I can't understand our fan base sometimes. I think we'll just edge a win against Galatasaray. I think we'll be lucky to get a point at this rate, to be honest with you, mate. If we do what we did tonight, though, go 2-0 up, we cannot bottle it, simple as that. We must defend better. We haven't defended well all season, mate. Not surprised that we lost, though, because I'm just expecting nothing from this club. I'm getting bored of watching it week in, week out. But like I've said, mate, the situation we're in that situation because we've let ourselves get into that situation. We can't get out of that situation anytime soon at the moment. And you've just got to... Same with fans of, as I mentioned, Sheffield Wednesday, fans of Macclesfield when they went bust, Bury when they went, who else was there? There's Wigan as well, Reading, they're in really, really bad situations, but their fans have not stopped supporting them. We can't stop supporting the club because of the situation we're in. If Borough were in the same situation as Bury and Macclesfield, I would still support them. Because I'm not daft. You support your club through thick and thin. And that's what a lot of United fans need to do. Rather than these people who've just started watching them since we won the Carabao Cup. There'll be a lot of people who just started watching United last season after winning, after doing quite well last season. Like, oh, look, we'll watch this team. I'll forget these. I'll support Man United now. Then they'll wish they hadn't bothered. When you've supported United for as long as we've had, as long as the likes of us, me, you, Harvey's just joined me on the call as well.
Yeah.
When you've been watching United for as long as we have, and Liam's obviously in the live chat at the minute, so I'm talking to you as well, Liam. But in general, when you've watched United for as long as us, you get used to that sort of feeling. United are very inconsistent. They'll win and lose and win and lose, or they'll have a few good games, then they'll start to have a dip in form. And it happens a lot. But you've got to get used to it. You have to get used to it. Because it's football. This is football. It's football, I'm afraid. It's been the case for years. Ever since winning the league in 2013, nothing's gone right for United. The best season United had...
It's just going to be the same.
The best season United had was, last season was a pretty decent season actually, in fairness. But the best season United had was 2017 with Jose Mourinho winning the Carabao Cup, winning the
2018 season, yeah.
No, 2016-17, mate, when we won the Carabao Cup and the
the Europa League, yeah.
Carabao Cup and the Europa League.
The next season after, he got a second.
Next season after was awful. We'll have one decent season, then a bad season. It's inconsistency. There's nothing we can do. I think I've...
there you go. It's the best achievement he's pulled off.
Probably supported United for over, 10 years or so now. Probably longer, can't remember. Yeah, but you get used to it. I'm talking in general as well, though. Anyone who's been supporting United for not nowhere near as long as us, you don't know what it's like. You get 1 minute of joy, and the next minute, here we go again. The goals we conceded were shocking goals to concede, though. But that's just down to United defence. Maguire's a poor defender, and quite frankly, Rafa Varane did not have a great game.
And the pundits coming out and saying that mathematically Maguire is a better. We play better when Maguire's in the team. Fuck off, do we? Fucking the pundits don't even know what they're talking about. They don't even know what they're talking about. They just look at the stats and think, oh yeah. Realistically, you do play better when he's in the team. Fuck, do we? Look at 3 games we've played Evans and Maguire in most of them games, and we've conceded a total of 10 goals. Like that just explains it.
Yeah, but you got to remember the 2 of them were against top class teams like City and Newcastle.
Yeah, but one's against fucking Copenhagen, man. 4 against Copenhagen.
4 against Copenhagen. Yeah, but you got to remember. But Copenhagen did play really well, though. They played well.
We still realistically.
You shouldn't be conceding that many, though.
You'll never be conceding that many. Never.
No, you shouldn't be conceding that many. So there you go. Well, anyways, I'm going to disappear, I think, anyway, because I think I've waffled long enough. I've been waffling for about nearly 30 minutes since that game ended. Unless you're City with their 10 fans and started supporting them once they started winning trophies. But even then, they still had quite a bit of supporters, you know.
They still had supporters.
They still had a lot of supporters even through the 1990s when they were in Division 2.
When they were at main, I think the old stadium was called Main Road, wasn't it?
Main Road, and that was when they were. They got promoted from Division 2 the season that we won the treble.
Yeah.
And by the way, the goal, the person who scored the person who scored the last minute goal for Copenhagen, by the way.
Yeah, Bruni Barger, yeah.
Bruni Barger, yeah. He's a youngster.
That man. I played Football Manager. I played Football Manager, yeah.
Yeah.
He's meant to be a very, very good wonder kid, he is.
And you know what's daft? And it wouldn't surprise you. It probably won't surprise you when I tell you this. It won't shock you when I tell you this. Mm-hmm. But that's the first goal he scored in the Champions League. That's his first Champions League goal.
Fair enough.
It's his first ever Champions League goal. And as usual, United always concede to players that never score. Sean Longstaff's been a prime example.
Yeah.
We always concede against players that really we shouldn't be conceding to. How many goals has this Lavaga scored as well? He's only scored. That's only his second goal. Oh no, sorry, no, that was in the league. 2 goals in the Champions League. Who did he score against in the other game? No, he scored against Bayern in their 2-1 loss. So he scored 2 goals. Well, he's now 2-2 on the in the Champions League. Goncalves, well, we know all about him. El Yunusi's a good player, by the way. He's a class player.
El Yunusi was at.
But again, that's only his second goal done. Hoyland, by the way, right? Here's the daft thing. Hoyland is one of the top scorers in the Champions League, right? And he's in the side that's heading out. He's the top scorer in the Champions League, and he's in a team. He's in a defence that's. He's playing with a defence that's letting him down. He's top of the goal scoring charts ahead of Harry Kane, level with Alvaro Morata with 5 goals in tournament, and he's heading out. He's heading out of Europe completely in his first season, as it stands.
Mate,
he's the one player, and I've said it before. I've said it already, mate. He's the one player I feel sorry for, especially tonight. How can you score 2 goals in less than 30 minutes to put your team 2 goals up and in a really good position, only for one of the Manchester United stars, who is now, to be honest with you, mate, I wouldn't even keep him at the club anymore, Rashford, I'm afraid. I think Rashford's blown it now. He's blown it. Rashford's absolutely blown it now. I think he's absolutely waterfall. He'd be lucky if he's. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even have him. I wouldn't even have him in January. I'd get someone else in because he's poor.
To be honest, I would say that I don't even think Ten Hag will be here by January, in my opinion. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Tell me about it.
By January.
You score 2 goals to put your team 2-0 up in a good position, and your defence just lets you down again. That's the case. It's been the case all season in the Champions League. Didn't he score 2 goals in the? Didn't he score 2 goals in the game when we played against Galatasaray at Old Trafford?
I don't know. I think so.
Let's have a look.
Bang! Rafael. Oh my god, he's offside.
Let's have a look. No, not Morata. Get off! Hoyland.
Get off, Morata, get off!
Hoyland. Scored both goals against Galatasaray. We were 2-1 up, and we got let. He got a hat-trick, but one of his goals got disallowed. So he would have had a hat-trick. And he got let down by some poor defending again. Like 2 games on the bounce that he scored 2 goals, and he's been let down by a useless defence. You know, a team that can't defend because they're all thick. I mean, give me a break. I mean, it's absolutely ludicrous. But yeah, I'm going to have to go because I have to be up early tomorrow morning. So I've got places to go to. So I'm probably going to head off to bed in a moment anyway because I'm tired anyway. I'm tired of watching United at the minute, if anything. But don't forget, I'll be back on Saturday with the Manchester United versus... back on Saturday with Boa versus Leicester vlog. That'll be uploaded on Saturday night. And then on Sunday afternoon, join me from 2 o'clock for a neutral stream as Bayern 04 Leverkusen take on FC Union Berlin in the Bundesliga. I'll see you for them, but until then, well, I would say if you're a United fan, I was going to say have a good night, but have a long night more like. Take care everyone, thanks for joining. Have a good night. Bye! Ugh.